We're back.
Again, sorry for that, but power went off again.
We hope this doesn't happen again.
Yeah,
really
we just closed some setups, so that doesn't happen again, hopefully. And now we see again our Kirby main against Brandon the Sonic.
I feel really bad for him. Sonic versus Kirby is horrible.
And I think it's a really bad matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact matchup, but
I was at the Kirby matchup spreads, like on Kirby Smashboard, and they said it's like the worst matchup, -3 and everything.
Okay,
I don't know if it's that bad.
But I think he has practice with Hexagon because they're from the same region in France. So maybe he.
And I believe he consistently beats them up. So
that I don't know.
I saw one match of them and he just destroyed them because I felt bad for him.
Oh, this should be too much fun at all for him.
Yeah. And for Mark, Nox and Sabaca are apparently playing off screen right now.
Yeah, they should play off screen right now. So let's see. Battlefield stage choice.
Go!
Oh, and he goes instantly for.
Okay, so we have the Sonic Pluto, no?
Not exactly. But sadly, he doesn't get spin dash. He only gets homing. And it isn't not the best of the special move of Sonic.
Yeah, it's not.
Probably it's worse special move.
You can just air dodge it and he just goes nowhere and it's not playing.
Yeah.
But we're still doing pretty well. Like,
it's still pretty easy. He tries to space some arrows and get random.
Yeah, you need to spin dash a bit. Kirby can't deal with it.
Almost punch the head roll. And that to do a break after the spin dash. And the downer on the ring.
I love it when Sonic makes me red. Every single time he
but one thing, you can really pressure him good at the ledge. He pressures him quite a lot when he is at the ledge.
That powerful grab was crazy. How did he get it? Maybe it's really the Sonic pressure.
But still, it doesn't look too bad right now. Oh, that looks really unsafe up smash. I get punished with the dagger who almost killed. And the trump. And good delay by random. And again the dragon dagger.
Well, this is the part like that's really hard for him.
He has to catch him.
Yeah, he has to make basically a reach and Sonic can just spin dash and do the same stuff.
And if he doesn't get an up throw or a back arrow, and maybe the things he's looking out for, I think.
Or like
the down arrow. I don't know if down smash connects right now anymore because it's so much percent on him.
Probably not.
But yeah, the main things should be a dagger or red. Just see how he looks for the red there. Most likely also on the top platform to get the kill area. And yeah,
but
here's the
red is a pretty aggressive Sonic, so that comes a bit in his favor because Kirby can do a lot more stuff.
Exactly. Brandon doesn't like to camp really, so tries to avoid it. But he isn't too aggressive now anymore. He tries to be a bit more patient. Oh, and take it really good.
This is everything.
Landing up air auto cancel is also pretty safe a little bit. You can't really punish it. You will try to punch it, but it's got chance because
he lives.
Battlefield still in there. He waited for the air dodge, but he wasn't in the right position to punish the air dodge. And
is it safe? That look like so good.
That downer isn't too safe, but it's a mix up. You can do a move after that or not. And he thought he was going for a move, but he didn't, so he could grab it. And it's pretty even again. And the back air also
this is way closer.
Yeah.
He's playing really well.
And the F smash to the F smash.
Kirby's recovery is good. Like, technically it feels really good, but then it's a bit unsafe when you're trying to get to the land. Okay, so
1-0 for Randon. Let's see what stage we see now. I don't exactly know what stage Kirby won in this match.
I honestly don't know what he played really well. It was really impressive, but I don't know if he can take it further. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, maybe Dreamland, but I know Randon really likes this stage. But also I could see a Smash Roll option because it's a smaller stage and
he really wants a smaller stage. He doesn't want to give Sonic room to run around.
And he goes to Dreamland. It's he did pretty well on Battlefield, and now it's a bit better for him because his up throw kills a bit earlier when he gets one of the platforms.
And there's also less room to run around.
I think Dreamland is actually a bit wider than Battlefield. I don't know exactly, but it looks pretty good again. The standard bread and butter combos for but he's
a hard F smash in that's like red style,
sorry, back. We had some problems in the random again, but not too good. But random got stuck there. Also,
I think it's really high percentage.
Yeah. And the arrow shoot was only got this single F up there.
But it's so hard to get. How is it supposed to?
Yeah, one maybe tries to get the grab again, or like it's there. Back air, this Turi's and oh my god, almost got hit by the stone. Wow, exactly.
It's really funny. Like there's those like Sonic's like various things that like really high up air and Sonic hits stones through. It's like a one-time thing.
And he got killed by the up throw, like I said. But it's still a amount of time for him. This is matchup.
Yeah, he took so much damage.
And
longer, what do you mean will play out?
Soll euch geändert sein?
Sieht das alles.
Okay.
Das war gut.
And it's why I flash, but
it's like a really safe match.
Yeah, also crazy range. Nice bread and butter combo. But he brings this back slightly.
He does really well when random is above him. Like,
he can't really get the kill. Yeah, but it almost went down there. Almost even again. One good smash to Kirby and should be it for him.
I really like rage up smash.
Or an up throw and bluff. Almost killed. The next one probably would kill, but he gets a spin dash in the back air.
Yeah, this is really close.
Yeah, again.
I didn't expect it to be this close because it's a really bad matchup.
Yeah, and he had quite a lead, but he almost choked. And he brought it back.
Kirby does a lot of damage when he gets it. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
His combo game is really decent, but it's the neutral is the hard part of this matchup. And you see again we going back to Dreamland. Hidden tries again to inhale him. But
Not that they stupid rule or because it doesn't
you can't only play on it if you one of this. Nice percentage.
The last one is the specials. I don't really see something but he gets my rushes again. It's like
It's come against
that B reverse a little bit was you need to answer out of spin then.
You can see Monsieur is really patient. He waits for tries to wait for Brandon to approach, and right here he waits until he threw him spin dash or just punches landings.
But probably like the shot, he has like matchup experience in red.
It doesn't. You should have too much experience.
There's not too many Kirby's at this level.
And he has
he died. But maybe it does give
and that all was too.
Oh, again, I don't really like this aspect, but I guess he doesn't get punished for it.
Right. Oh, he's bringing into the up air almost. Right again. And yet again,
Just
like
like
unsafe. He got punished, but not really hard this time.
I mean, I know Randon hates playing very defensive, but it feels like the right thing to do. But he gets a kill. I mean, Randon is so good, like, you can't really doubt it.
It's really interesting that Inhale stops spin dash.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
It's still not very good. And no, he didn't get the second down there.
But it probably is also really hard to find.
Nice breaking point. And
oh my god.
really nicely done by Randon.
That feels so bad. Like he was doing pretty well and he was getting it better. And then he just dies at 50.
Yeah, that's the reason Randon likes the stage. He really likes the early kills with the air retreats into spring, into up air.
Yeah, and this was a loser's match, like he's out now.
And sadly our friend from France is out now at
but he was
30.
really fun to watch. I hope he will come back. Like,
yeah, he's...
Who did Randon lose to?
Randon lost to...
he lost to Sonic the 2.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I think we still commentate more losers matches right now. We see another Frenchman, Supreme against Musa.
Alright, we can already. We got Musa and...
So it's Bayonetta against Zero Dude Samus probably.
It's like a really fun matchup. Like they just kill each other like nothing. It's crazy.
Musa has a DDD, but I don't think she will pick it into this matchup. It's
definitely not. I'd be very surprised. Okay, there we go. Bio.
Yeah, we see Bayonetta against Zero Dude Samus. But one thing many Zero Dude players hate, that Appy isn't really reliable on Bayonetta, because Bayonetta can fall out randomly so often, and it is pretty annoying for many Zero Suit players.
Lucky and Winner Same is crazy.
Yeah, against Tomenimo, who won against the Preet, we see right now here.
Crazy. He beat Hachi on 3-0. Lucky's going off today.
Okay, we are going to... I didn't see it right now. We go to... Okay, it's just hand warmer.
But what is it's like sometimes hard for Zero Suit to match up is like she gets her uppercut first and just messes up by a little bit. Bayonetta gets met within and they're so far up that if you witch first, she's really bad.
Also one thing which is pretty bad for Zero Suit Samus is Bayonetta's crouch. It's so hard to space an error, probably to hit Bayonetta when she's crouching, because Bayonetta's crouch is so low. And this also
does her grab reach if she crouches?
funny thing, no. You when Bayonetta crouches,
She's so low?
yeah.
Okay.
I think dash grab can't hit her. Then
Okay.
it happened to me sometimes that I didn't get grabbed when the Serious Sam was dash grabbed and I crouched Bayonetta. And we see Battlefield is good save for both players.
But one thing that comes in way for us also, I feel like, is like Sabaca is really pretty bad because it has a lot of lag, but like it covers also a lot of space and that can be really helpful. Irish can watch it usually is, but I think this is a little bit less bad than it is in other.
It isn't too bad because Serious has many things you can confirm into a grab. Like you can confirm a Sear into a grab, a Nair into a grab, or some other move. Also, it's a pretty good grab to catch landings.
Yeah. Like Serious is better than a lot of characters at catching various landings. Like,
yeah. And she can punish it pretty well with a grab because of her ladder combo.
that's the thing like with veteran, it's so annoying for Serious.
Yeah.
I guess it's annoying for every character.
Nice percentage for... But let's see how Musa will play the matchup. If he is my raises and waits to crouch.
He doesn't seem to be charging it.
He doesn't use it too much right now, yeah. Just uses more movement. And I see a lot of throws for C3.
Like both of the guys have to level like neutral very careful because both characters punish each other very hard. Oh, he gets grabbed.
But didn't get the control.
He gets off stage. Yeah, he gets going.
And again the rolling. I see it often roll to the center. Let's see if Musa can, and here again 2 rolls. Yeah. Let's see if Musa can catch onto this.
Leo is not so fast. Okay, he gets a hit.
And up into... yeah, it's too...
But I'm glad this match doesn't feel shaky. Like, sometimes this matchup
it's pure shaky, man.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Right now, yeah, like, they're not getting too many of the stuff they're playing actually.
And there was using that Musa the eye away because it's the eye mix up for Serious back throw into split kick. And there
oh, get it.
That was suspect the eye.
Yeah,
it was the best. But he's still the lead. And there's a paralyzer into Nair and the ladder is...
Oh my god.
1-0.
It's a bail.
1-0.
That's crazy, like with the platforms, the user can extend their combos so well.
Yeah, that's Zero Suit on platform, 3 platform stages are just...
I mean, Bayo likes them too, but I feel like it's a bit...
I think Zero Suit profits more from it. Like you saw it right now.
Yeah. Okay, so where does he take him now?
My opinion.
Smash
Ulysses. I
like
think...
you don't want too many platforms, but you also don't want too little. Like, FD is really bad for Bayo.
Yeah, FD is also bad for Zero Suit. It isn't a good play for Zero Suit.
Yeah, but I think...
This is a middle ground in my opinion. It isn't too much of a... Ooh! That's
what the hell? This is Brawl?
Yeah, it reminds me really of Brawl. And the reverse!
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't cut it.
Is that an upset with wins Musa?
Should be. I think Musa is seated higher, but I don't know.
Very careful. Oh, yeah.
Musa was hit by pretty many paralyzers. He has to be careful with his landings there.
But he needs to be very careful around that. Usually that's not enough to get behind him, like crazy stuff like that.
Also, I would like to see to use the crouch by Bayonetta more.
Yeah.
I don't see the crouch at all right now.
Aware of the crouch in this matchup, or maybe there's something we don't know.
It's pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
They have one other good thing is when you crouch and shield after that, you can get easier power shield from there, and that's the important thing also in the matchup.
Yeah.
Because it's that's
to reverse it.
oh yeah,
You got
reverse it.
behind him, right? That was really good. Really nice spacing on that.
It's doing pretty good right now.
Tomenimo was amazing. It wasn't even safe on it.
And there's second grab again. Yeah, he punished the landing. And
Oh
again,
he
he added
the
again.
He got so many grabs.
And again. And 2-0 again.
It's like this mix-up with the DI, like you can get forward in backward and you can DI forward in backward. And like Musa probably tried to DI out of it and he knew where he was going.
He fall off, and that's a typical 0-2 fall off and die on the top because of rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if Musa can bring it back.
I feel like he is a bit in a panic mode. Like he needs to calm down a bit. He needs to.
He added a bit too much in my opinion. Also, Supreme is kind of in his head right now. He just gets so many things, so many reads, and yeah, let's see if he can bring us back.
I felt like he quite often just waited for Musa's option, and Musa did the panic option, and then he punished it. Like that was like what I felt was a bit of the story of the set. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a read or really close.
So let's see. And then grab and
he
the
gets all
tech
his stone smashes.
Oh my god!
What does this combo?
It's so sick. So sexy right now.
Yeah.
And like I said, he is kinda in Musa's hand. He gets so many things on Musa.
Yeah, but he's probably not off Benjamin right now. Because he got up to Sabaca.
And there's the 5.
Oh my god, really? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, and
He has the down.
okay, hit.
That looked really close, like projectile.
It looks a bit better right now, but almost gets the paralyzer again.
Getting up one person. I think Musa come down. He's playing making as many panic ups.
And
he gets
there
a
is
kill.
the first kill.
Really, really nice from him.
And the typical instant grab from my set is after reassurance.
Yeah.
And there
Oh my
is
god.
the read again.
Oh my god.
And
How
Musa
does
is
he keep
aired.
getting this?
Musa is aired way too much. He tries to get out like every time with
It gets red every time. Like, it's hard.
now he ended up with
He jumped out.
he jumped out this time finally. I will get punished though. He missed.
That was true.
It should be, and I think it should also be stuck if he would hit it. Oh my god.
He rolls right.
Musa is struggling really hard right now. I don't know why.
Yes, he seems a bit
A bit lost.
But Musa is the kind of playing like he can always win the game. Like,
It's by natural. You can always Oh, he lost this time. Wisely, you just jump. One of the best escape options in my opinion also.
he had like, doesn't it also have like,
Yeah, startup. It's pretty good.
he also has a huge chance. But this is like, it's close.
It's way closer than the first.
Yeah.
And they play way more cookies right now. They try to get the better.
He didn't get much of it. Oh my god, he got the witch time.
But he can't get the.
Yeah, he can't get too much.
Yeah, he can't get the smash attack.
Was that another accidental football?
Oh my god, it's the spaghetti right now. And the back is
It doesn't kill.
just enough.
These last situations are crazy.
It's so close again. And he tries to get the urge gem right now.
Everybody's whipping from right.
I'm into
He got up.
And this is a 3-0 for Supreme. Pretty well done for
I
him.
did not expect this.
Me too, but
really impressive.
he did a pretty good job at destroying Musa. Musa didn't play too good in that match, and yeah, That was really good for him.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Oh, and that was actually the last set, not in the top 8.
It was also the last set for Musa. This was already Musa's.
Musa is out. We have Hedgegun against the Preet, a team kill, friends team kill in one losers final, losers top 8 match. Other is Sabaca versus Randon. Yeah. And winner we have Griffith versus Nox, who won against Sabaca. Tomenimo against Lucky.
I really want to see Tomenimo against Lucky. Like this looks, it sounds really fun. I want to watch it. Hopefully we get it.
Now we see Hedgegun against. We see him right again.
Yeah.
Okay. The friends team kill.
He's rocking the Sonic hat.
Yeah.
What's it with Sonic mains?
And that's its losers.
Losers quarters?
No. Okay, but is this actually a match already?
Yeah, they're going right into it.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually a match.
I don't know anything about this matchup. You know stuff?
I don't know too much.
I think it's pretty even. But I also don't know.
It could be pretty even or slightly seriously forward because seriously can punish Sonic's landing also pretty well on like
he
these.
just destroyed it.
Yeah.
But it's also pretty hard in the neutral range against Sonic. At least it should be.
But Nair is a pretty good, and the Paralyzer is also a really good option against Sonic because it stops Sonic from spin damage too much.
Yeah. So Creep is really on fire right now.
Yeah, he's really on fire.
Just going in and destroying everybody that can ride the field set. He also seems to love his house. Yeah, he got the roll. And everybody's rolling.
And he followed with the down punish.
And like he got a lot of percent. You can't hear us? Are we?
But he brings us back.
So can they hear us right now? Or?
I don't know. Can you guys hear us right now? Or are we just too silent?
Nobody seems to be answering.
Okay. But he brings it back.
Yeah, like it's already. Yeah, he just needs like it's already used. Like she can get one combo and she. And Sonic has.
Sonic has also some decent stuff.
Oh my god, so there.
But he takes a jump.
Yeah. Sonic racks up percent really fast. Okay, maybe we need to turn the volume a bit up. Is it better right now? Like, I tried to turn the volume up a bit. Please tell us. Alright. We can just like.
And
oh, nice. It doesn't kill yet.
He brought it back really nicely.
Yeah, like both lasted situation here. Let's see if we see a lot of spaghetti.
I think he my god. He's searching for the back row, but there is the back error. 1-0
just destroyed across the stage. He seemed to be catching Hedgeon's rolls pretty good. Like he seemed to be rolling a lot and he caught onto it very well. I don't know if these guys do they live closely, do they play a lot? We don't know.
I think Secret is from Paris actually, and Hedgeon from Strasbourg, I think. So it isn't too near.
Yeah, okay.
But they probably play sometimes.
Yeah, like they are good players from France, so they're gonna meet eventually.
Yeah, right. And
I mean they're traveling to Germany. Why would they not travel inside of their own country?
And this is the final destination counter pick. One of Sonic's better stages, but also it's matches.
Yeah, but Yusu can, as a better time catching his landings. Like, if there's no platforms he can land on, can
yeah, but still, seriously, worst stage.
Yeah,
because you can't combo with platforms and
this down air. Like, when you're rising and you down air, there's like this wind animation.
And but didn't get the flag. Yeah.
But it was also on stage. Okay, but these spinach combos, they're doing so much damage. He's catching right back. He gets some 5 kills.
I was also expected.
Yeah, but I believe it would have killed either way.
Yeah.
He also likes it down there. Like,
he's great. What fuck happened there?
It's like, I remember Isam said, like, Zero Suit's recovery is actually pretty easy to punish because you can just hit it out of the camera. Nobody does it. He was really mad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She can get hit out of it.
Yeah. But like Isam's brother from Zero Suit makes it obviously has a lot of experience. A lot of people don't. Oh, he grabs again. He just doesn't. Grab. Yeah, but this is a lot more even.
Yeah, it's much
yeah, head jump has an edge. Like, it's also a stage, like, it's pretty rich.
Oh, and he didn't get any conversion out of it, I guess this time. And he got the landing. But didn't get it up there.
Just was F smash really good. Solved it from random. Can you work pretty well.
Landing was up there.
He
didn't get it.
He also got stuck there.
And
he just bleeds. But it doesn't kill, it's crazy.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it's also okay, this is so tense.
It's pretty close.
Down tilt, he's off stage. Oh my god, he gets this.
Oh, again! And again!
But it feels
and again!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
But it doesn't
so many strings.
Gets it like a bit of percent, but it doesn't really get it.
But seriously, the parry is too good.
Yeah.
And Bigfoot. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah. Really well played. Like, he adapted pretty well.
That was almost too easy.
Survival!
Okay, so we're going right back into it. My co-commentator, he's gonna be back in a short bit. But we got on Town and City. Alright, let's see. He catches him with the spin dash, but he doesn't get too big of a window. And Surfy, yeah, he keeps getting out his grabs and it's like, it's getting so much mileage. It's like Zero Suit, where she shines if she gets those grabs and she struggles if she doesn't. And he whips it, he gets a big punish. This is like the dynamic of the whole matchup right now. It feels like, it all depends on the grabs. Whips another one. Oh my gosh, he's getting run over. He seems to have adapted really well. Reversal and catches the roll, it's crazy. That was so well played in the stock. Alright. Direct. He destroyed him in the stock one, that was crazy. Like, he read everything, he kept out his spin dashes, he avoided his grabs, and then he had the roll lead on Griffith F smash. It was great.
Let's see if we can continue this and get more in breeds.
Yeah, he seems to be completely in the set right now.
But he's also much more patient, right? He doesn't want to approach too much. And he was
an update. Oh, he was a punish. You saw it so much right today. Like, I saw so many punishes on Mr. Beast and stuff. Great. So he gets back air. He's great. Like if he gets a kill very soon, it's like very close again, right?
Yeah, it's still can kill pretty much every time. Let's go for Eros. Yes, good executed properly.
Yeah, but he seems to be struggling to get the kill right now. Like getting the kill on Sonic is so hard.
It's hard to catch Sonic.
Yeah.
But again.
Oh, he cuts again with grab. But he's not falling for it. He's not falling for it. It's a jab. He falls down from there and catches him. Like a reach it. Oh my god. That was really well done. Really well done.
This trick is just so good.
Yeah. This is like, it's not easy, but Yusuf can easily get this back. Yeah. Especially on Sonic City.
Right. Just one grab and much bit more great.
Yeah. But Hettian has been getting out of these grab focus pretty well.
But I think if you get it right now, you can actually kill with the upper. But he gets a big But now it's really risky to go for the random spot because he's at such high stats.
If you miss, you die.
Exactly. He's bringing after that spin dash.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, he's trying to get the...
Oh my god.
Almost doesn't nail the up air.
Yeah.
Because he's switching for the grab for the next shot.
But he gets... Oh, he gets one jab. But he's like dancing around him and he's not dying and like this is getting closer and closer. But he might now be out of the full combo percentage.
But Pentagon doesn't have to first one for only 2 minutes left.
Yeah. But I feel like it won't get to the time.
And the up throw.
Okay, he's dead. That game was really well played. He adapted, he got his head, he made all his rolls, he avoided the grabs. That was really nice. It got closer at the end than it should have been maybe, but yeah, like maybe Saprit adapted back.
Yeah, he was a bit, he doesn't want to overcommit at the end, so he got Saprit got some small hits on
yeah, but nothing really big.
Exactly.
Get him very far. Yeah.
And that's better to not get hit too much. And count the super again. Let's see if Saprit can adapt to get the Empire.
Wait, did they both counter big counts?
No, Saprit.
Oh, he did. Okay. That was good. And he avoids
and down there into the
his down air is so fun. Okay, he gets the spin dash. But now he's rolling out of it. Feels good. Not safe. I'm so glad that the nerf that doesn't always kill so early.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still really good. Okay, he's in the air, like he's
enjoying so much right now.
Yeah.
Just to get...
And he got it, yes. On Town and City, like, maybe on Battlefield, it wouldn't even have done it, but like, Town and City, this is so much easier.
It was pretty high up.
Yeah.
Now it's a bit more situation again because he is in the lead and he has the throw.
Yeah, it felt like on the end of last game he caught back on and now he's like really using his knowledge. He doesn't seem to go for as many grabs right now because he realized they don't hit as much. Now he
can't get the control.
Yeah, but now he's also more rally, but he gets a bit more. He works the maximum.
But exactly that should do and almost right. It looks really good with the street again. It kinda looks like he gets the lead in a better position here.
Oh, so close. He had to
but again, he didn't get to find
he didn't jump right. He wanted to to up air probably and just up smash.
It could be. So doesn't kill right now. And
he gets the back air.
Okay. But still,
Sometimes he racks up damage very fast. Like sometimes he's solid hit killing, but like racking up damage is so easy. Like that's already 80%.
So the damage can get. You have to be patient.
Yeah.
And
oh my god, that was not painful.
Just grabbing a little bit. But I mean, yeah, it is.
We got it. 2-2. We're going to. Is it our first game 5?
Yeah, this is. Right now, I think our first game 5 in the first game in the top 8. A pretty good start for our top 8. Yeah. Oh, let's see what stage we see now.
You brought it back really well. This is going back and forth. It's really fun to watch. I usually don't say this about some pitches, but it's actually
it isn't
fun.
too campy right now, so it isn't that bad.
Alright. Where is he going?
What should I think he can't go to Final Destination anymore.
Maybe he's also just taking a moment to
collect. I don't know if we have a modified Dave's Stupid Rule or a normal Dave's Stupid Rule. I think when there's a modified, he can go back to Final Destination, but if not, he can't go back. And I don't think we go to custom stages.
Why not? What do we have against custom stages? Where are the electronics? I don't see them. Okay. Alright, where are we going?
They're both collecting again.
Yeah.
And
taking a sip.
They go back to Final Destination. So it should be the modified Dave's Stupid Rule.
Yeah.
So
they probably were also asking about it.
Let's see how this goes. But it's got a little bit in the advantage because of the conflict advantage. And just a side B. And fight again.
Sonic's grounded game is so strong. Like his errors aren't that easy. Like his ground games are really fine. And Griffith needs to get these grounded things to get stuff in Final Stage. There are no platforms and it's easier for Sonic to just run over. We see it right now. Reed is struggling to get it. He's also missing a lot of paralyzer.
Just throw to the advantage. And he gets a bit of because he sees that Siegfried often goes with Paralyzer and can destroy him to the...
Like Sonic is so fast, if you tap Paralyzer, he just runs under the cube. You're like so open to get punished.
Sonic is one of the best stars to wood punish. Like every move, but he's so fast and he can jump from the low edge.
Oh, that was interesting.
Only got zero shoot.
Yeah, she can always shoot. Like,
and they're almost a little.
Oh, it doesn't get it. I was surprised it was out for a second. Alright, oh my god.
Oh, he really died. That was really close and really. Oh, and immediately
he's coming right back. He's coming right back.
Yeah.
Really. These guys already don't really back and forth.
Yeah, it's a really good stuff. Really good.
Yeah. He got the he's going for his time video, but
I think they stopped spin there pretty well.
Alright.
It's hit with 3 stands out well. So it's actually for a lot of ranks. I don't know exactly but also one thing with spin dash is that the hitbox is bigger than Sonic's hurtbox is bigger than his hitbox when he spin dashes. So he can get slapped out by moves that last for long. And this is
he really died off the top.
And the nair into up air.
I feel a bit bad for Hedgeon, like dying twice like that in such a close set.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, we are gonna take a break, a small break now. Get the new commentator.
Yeah, we're getting Tails, I think,
Yeah.
and I don't know the other one.
Okay.
But thank you for staying here, and we have still a lot of more cool matches upcoming.
Yeah.
My name is Sila.
I'm Aquana.
And you see you soon.
Captain Falcon.
Alright, well, hello there everybody, welcome back to Monthly Mayhem 6. Right now we are sitting here in the rating round between Griffith and Nox.
My name is Connor, sitting next to me is Tails, and we have entered the top 8 phase of the tournament. Actually, we've already seen one match of that, which was Jeden against Sabaca. And I have to say, if I look at this top 8 bracket, this doesn't look like a little regional tournament to me. This is insane.
Yeah, this is fairly above the standard for what we usually see at regional tournaments, right? We've got Griffith, who's basically one of the most solid players in France, maybe in all of Europe. We've got Nox, who is basically a hidden boss down here in Baden-Württemberg and Württemberg. We've got Tomenimo, of course, as expected, basically second seed, coming in as the second. Yeah. And then we've got Lucky, unexpectedly, coming in into top 8 right now in guaranteed top 6.
Standout performance against Hedgen with a 3-0, putting himself into winners round 3 and into top winner side of top 8. Which actually means that he's already guaranteed top 6. So props to him, definitely proving himself against very strong players, against Ryuji, who we saw upsetting Musa today.
And of course, then we've got the win over Hedgen, which is not something new. It is something that we've seen a deflagration before in the round robin pools. Hedgen and Lucky actually faced against each other, and Lucky took it 2-1. So that's certainly the second win of Lucky over Hedgen.
But right now we are approaching critical game, as we have actually winners semi-final. This should be.
Yep. And we are seeing Griffith pulling out Bayonetta. Of course, Griffith these days playing way more Bayonetta than before, finding her to be a very reliable main next to Fox and the occasional Mega Man. And of course, the Bayonetta in the Falcon matchup seems like the smart choice. But Nox is starting out strong with a slight percentage lead. Oh, very nice down onto the national platform. Okay, that dash attack is a very soft punish to what Bayonetta usually can dish out.
That's true. Oh man, I have to say I'm looking forward to seeing Nox play against Bayo, just because I know that he's so freaking good. If he gets into the zone, it is absolutely crazy what he does, as we saw against Just We Shock on stream earlier. And I'm looking forward if he can actually like make himself a name against this top player in Europe. That would be sick.
It would definitely be sick. And of course we know that Nox does have the matchup experience against Bayonetta. So there we go. Oh, nice tech coming out from it. Immediately side beat towards stage. Down throw. Okay, no DI mix up. Griffith DIing out. Not expecting the F throw.
He is so good at recovery. And now there's actually an unexpected back air there, taking Nox's first stock. Has to find himself in the set, has to find his own pacing, his own rhythm. While Griffith's already very comfortable here, it seems, and he's already reading the roll direction.
Oh! Very nice down air spike from Nox, expecting the immediate aerial from the ledge. Of course, these kinds of aerials at the flanking ledge are nothing new from a Bayonetta, and Nox expecting the immediate spike to do.
Falcon kick in neutral, actually getting a hit off of that.
They're using it to get down from the platform and right back into center stage. It's a very nice mix-up occasionally on Smashville if you like to do that.
And percentage is actually looking pretty good for Nox here. As long as he doesn't get himself caught in very high up witch twist, it should be very good for him.
Yeah, no certainly.
Actually taking the lead.
Nice back out of shield.
Expected a knee there.
Knee can happen at any given second. But it seems like Nox is going to space back airs. Tries to go for another down air attempt, doesn't quite get it though.
And now can Griffith actually get an edge guard situation here? Nox manages to recover, just takes one back air for his efforts there, and he reclaims center stage, but Griffith's ready already. Ooh, what was that?
There was actually the pancake animation from Captain Falcon when he enters the ground. The hitbox of the... I was going to say that's dangerous. Okay, second side he actually saved Griffith off the side there. This could be dangerous. The back air from both contenders is going to take the stock out. Landing punish. Yes, the up air is a landing punish. Captain Falcon now has the ability to kill with so many things. Expects another witch time from the ledge and takes game number 1. Very smart choice from Nox. Griffith using that witch time from the ledge for the second time now. And Nox immediately scouts it out, comes down with a second down air, using both down airs for a kill. Interestingly enough.
Yeah, actually both of them at the ledge too, which means that Griffith has to be a little bit more careful when what option he chooses to get away from the ledge. He tended to let go, double jump, and then do things, and Nox was all over that right there. That was actually really sick.
Yeah, that's also the kind of down air that you don't do if you're not confident in the matchup, right? You need balls to go down there, expecting the end leg to still work out and go for the down air. That's something that you only take with experience. Nox finding himself off stage, no biggie though. Oh, his double jump is gone. Now it's getting dangerous.
Oh, what's it gonna be, Griffith? Oh, he lets him back to the middle.
Also very good SDI from Nox, DIing down and in, and falling out of the upbeat towards center stage instead of out, where he could have gone for a game with their playing towards the side last time.
Game so far still even. Very surprising considering we have a Captain Falcon over here who should have a big disadvantage in neutral game as far as I'm aware. Gets a grab, what's the follow-up? Oh, he tries cheekily to...
Oh, okay, he couldn't quite tag that one. Sometimes you get him, sometimes you don't. So now Griffith is looking at a very solid lead here in game number 2.
He's not resting on that lead. He's actually still going in very aggressively. Oh,
up and jump air, of course, taking him off the top at 110. Very nice, Griffith falling to 50. Oh, these up tilts on Captain Falcon are very scary. You can actually do 3 up tilts in a row as a Bayonetta on Captain Falcon because his first box and his falling speed are just perfect for that.
Oh, and I think Nox actually wanted to hit that. Very fortunate for him that the witch time didn't trigger here.
Taking center stage, working away from there, gets caught in the witch twist, double jumps back towards the stage.
Man, Griffith is so good at pressuring the shield and then still managing to get a hit in unexpected ways, but Nox!
Unexpected knee!
What was that?
Straight up goes for a down throw knee, no fear in the world, and takes the game number 2.
He's making Griffith look like a for glory Bayonetta.
Let's see if Griffith can work on his advantage state, because that's what you need to work on if you're trying to go against Captain Falcon.
And the Starfighters, as written on that hoodie, are looking at him. They are proud right now. He is making them happy, and Griffith switching to the Fox now.
Yeah, of course, Fox being a secondary main. Let's see if Fox can switch anything up.
But they're having a good time. Look, Griffith is smiling. He's not feeling too much under pressure. I think at a certain point you also enjoy getting down for a need. Battlefield is the pick, which is pretty good for Fox.
This is even more of an experiment. Both these characters can take advantage of the disadvantage of the opposing character way harder than before. Oh, okay.
I was already looking for a down air. You see that?
Comes in with the rapid jab. Oh, very smart. Good mix up. Trying to go for the side platform. Doesn't quite find it though. Nox is going for a couple up airs. Maybe looking for an up air knee very soon. He spaces back patiently, whereas Griffith now finds himself in disadvantage.
Oh, very solid by Griffith, managing to get a few hits in order to get him back on stage safely. That's trap situation. Does Nox get out? He did not really get out here. Griffith still, I feel like Griffith has a lot of pressure here on Nox.
Very interesting. He jumps right over the up tilt. Oh, okay, no, doesn't quite get the second up air. Oh, very nice tomahawk grab rather.
Let's trap situation.
He doesn't even go for the up tilt, just waits it out. Very interesting choice. And no energy again from Nox. He's not giving it to. Oh,
nice
very,
tech.
that is very hard to take. It's very hard to take specifically.
Griff is so patient right now, and that is what's needed.
Okay, no, Captain Fall comes back. Oh, and he immediately kicks him with the back end of face. Both going for the ledge jump off, and Griffith reads it, gives him a face down throw. The eyes out, slides towards the center stage.
The whole venue, I feel, is like streaming at Ebert.
Oh!
Oh, Griffith!
Therefore, so we take a game. And it seems the Fox is working out slightly better for him, taking way more hits and extending his combo way further.
I did not expect that game to end so quickly. I felt like Griffith did have control of the flow of the match most of the time and was in the advantage state more often. But I did not feel like it would end this quickly. That was pretty good. I'll give him that.
Yeah, still both smiling. Nox now most likely thinking about his counter pick. And it's going to be Town and City.
This actually surprises me. I don't feel like Nox would kill up. Well, he did kill up there one time off the top, but I feel like this stage is really, really good for Fox. But of course, Nox being a Captain Falcon expert, surely has some kind of plan.
Hopefully so. Oh, goes with the rapid jab. Oh, wow.
No punish.
No punish. This power shield's the last thing off the rapid jab.
That's the fastest turnaround jab I've ever seen. That was frame perfect.
These kind of things are awesome to work around with when you've got such a nice jab. Oh, up tilt, up tilt.
Great situation for Griffith.
Oh, that could have been very dangerous. Nox was most likely looking for the up tilt into... Fox is a very dangerous percentage. 60 is around where up and knee works perfectly. Scenario. Oh, interesting choice.
Griffith punishes it very well though. Trying to cover a landing.
Nice. Nox immediately expecting the up tilt and then comes in with the turnaround jump. It's a very small punish, but those are the kinds of things that you need awareness for, and Nox definitely was aware of the first hit. And it kills Town and City coming in hot. Nox not getting any effort, just neither on game 1, 2, not 3, and this time with immediate close up. Okay. Oh, here we go. Very nice swing. Oh, Nox that again. Nox really not happy to give him any add-on, he doesn't like it. Yeah, oh, slight. Drop down back air. Down tilt. Oh, no. It's getting dangerous for Fox in here. Yeah, I was about to say both back air, up and air. Oop, very nice, good snipe.
Griffith seems so much better right now at blocking the vital, the critical hits that Nox is trying to get in there. And it's so important for him right now. He managed to get so many punishes off of blocking. Oh man. Let's see actually how Griffith can try to finish off the stock. Very high percentages for himself.
Yeah, I was about to say anything that Nox can throw out right now is going to kill up air, back air, and any kind of throw are going to take out the first one from Griffith. So we've got a 0 to 91, of course, looking like a heavy disadvantage. But Captain Falcon is a very explosive one. Oh yeah, I was about to say he's going for the air dodge. Let's see all or nothing. And Nox yet again. Air dodging, and nope, not quite dying on the top yet.
And the pressure by Griffith is so big. Oh, what is this? What is this gonna be? Oh, he tried to read the air dodge, but Griffith did not give it to him right there. Griffith's looking for a grab. Nox.
Oh. Goes for the tunnel. Oh, okay, I was going to say that. Trump back at a good action kick. Oh no. Okay.
Griffith avoiding so many deadly situations at once, and now he manages to get rewarded for it. That was so well played, so consistently played. Nox put him in deadly situation after deadly situation. Griffith had none of that. Each time he picked the perfect option to get out of there. Well played by him.
Yeah, very interestingly to note that both these characters or both these players, they are not air dodging, they are just taking the hit. They are only air dodging once they are in fear of dying. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to just go in these kinds of situations, beat Griffith at 30% next to let E2 up ass and then not air dodge. A lot of people would mash air dodge immediately, fearing whatever's going to come, because a lot of people in these kinds of situations, that's a rare situation to occur, so usually they mash air dodge.
Yeah, the patient Fox play is actually, I feel like, what made him win the last 2 games. Each time he was patient, he blocked Nox's approaches. His advantage state was just a lot better in general, so Griffith didn't really need to force the situations, I feel like.
Another one. Okay, I wasn't going to say that last up air would have connected. It could have been a knee. Up air 60% the other way. Could have been very dangerous.
Oh, deadly situation! No, Griffith!
Fantastic angle from Griffith. Usually like 10 out of 10 times, every Captain Falcon would have gotten that down, and because the angle is fairly telegraphed if you have experience, once Griffith chooses the perfect angle to mess up the timing just enough. Oh, but another one of those turnaround jets, I really like it.
Griffith's looking for it, trying to cover a landing, gets him off stage, and here's the ledge trap situation. How does Nox handle it? He doesn't! Griffith gets a down smash here.
Griffith usually at the ledge looks for up tilt, and this time goes for immediate down smash. Fantastic timing by him, taking out stock from Nox immediately. Ripple jab. Side stage. Oh, nice!
Oh, what's the punish? None! Oh, that's such a flop. That must be so frustrating for Nox right now, knowing that you had that stock. It was all in your hands, you gave it away, and now Griffith is stacking 61% onto this Captain Falcon.
103% here on this Fox. 60 Oh, this time he had on this. Very smart choice. This time he immediately comes with the white solution. Oh, yeah. Okay, just barely gets the power shield in time. Oh, okay, I was about to say that looked like a nail to upgrade. Oh, drags him down with the fair. Another one of those angles.
He tried to beat up.
And is Nox dead? He
Yes,
is
he
dead.
is.
And Griffith takes it 3-2 in a very close best of 5 against Nox. But of course, Nox showing up strong in the Bayonetta matchup, showing some work.
And I'm pretty sure that we will see Nox again, and perhaps if he does manage to meet Griffith in losers or in grands, I am very sure he will be better prepared for the Fox matchup. What I think was the biggest factor here was that back when they played Bayonetta against Falcon, he did get more of those Falcon setups, you know, the knees, the down airs. He did not get anything with that. His only kills in the Fox matchup were up air kills, which speaks testimonies to the fact that Fox and Griffith in this situation was just too smart to get caught by the easy stuff. Well played by him. And next up we have Tomenimo taking the spot, playing against Lucky.
Yeah, so two people very familiar with each other. Let's see how that one is going to go. Last time these guys faced was at Respawn 5, and they've played both. Well, of course, Lucky only plays Pit or Dark Pit rather, and Tomenimo plays both Cloud, Corwin, and maybe Rosalina. So the last time they faced at Respawn, Game 1, Tomenimo picked Corwin. He won Game 1, but it was extremely close in the last hit scenario. Game 2, he went Cloud. Lucky beat the Cloud. In Game 3, Tomenimo was forced back to the Corwin in another last hit struggle. So it could go either way between these two players, and they are very familiar with each other.
And they're also not just very familiar with each other, but they're also very good friends. So this is a little bit of a heartbreaker, you know, two members of the same crew that we are also a part of.
Of course.
I mean, sooner or later in bracket, especially if you stay in winners, both of you, you're gonna meet. But, you know, I feel like both of them wish they would have been in the other half.
Oh,
nobody expected Lucky at this point, though.
Well, projected, of course, it wasn't expected actually, but it's not like he was out anyway. Of course, we see him. He went against Hedgen to get here to the top 6 territory, and Hedgen was a player that he has faced before at Declaration, as we've said before. Cloud against Pit. It is Smashville. Of course, we're starting on Smashville. We're diving into game number 1. 3, 2, 1, limit charge. Of course, Tomenimo immediately bought the platform. We're still near at 0%, takes 8%. The first couple of percents are usually very boring, I might say. It's just a lot of people walking and dashing around on this part. Either a dash attack or a dash grab. It looks like the best option next to it. But those are very scary to do against Lucky arrow just right into the ground and Tomenimo catches the motion attack. Oh, already going for a half. Could have been a half tilt, who knows. The double jump is gone, so the limit has to be burned here. Very nice from Tomenimo. Immediately going right into the limit and gives him back into the base now. Off stage.
So far, I feel like Lucky's win condition here is definitely to edgeguard Tomenimo. I think as Lucky in this situation, as the player, facing off against your friend, I don't think you're confident in winning neutral enough times to kill him eventually at 150 with a throw or something. So I think one of the biggest win conditions here for Lucky is to edgeguard Tomenimo, but it happens the other way around here.
Yeah, Tomenimo waiting now the super armor on the side. Oh, Lucky using another one of those side beats to catch a landing. Very effective tool from Dark Pit in this matchup. Definitely very useful to catch down air landing, which Tomenimo has done very well.
Oh, that's not safe, and Lucky's all over that right now. Limit is burned, but Tomenimo's back on the stage.
Nice cross out from Lucky on the fair. Yeah. That's going to be it. The limit is not going to be burned. That is the stock number 1 going in for Lucky. On a, what we see it before. He wants to win this, he needs an edge guard.
So far, looking so good for Lucky. Gets another good conversion here.
Oh, after the second hit off.
Confident grab. And evening out the percentage now. Lucky's looking pretty good these last few minutes.
Now comes the conversion. Yeah, but right there, so Tomenimo was able to jab right through it. Oh, that upper was actually safe on hit. Coming down. Oh yeah, back end to up smash, and now he has to land, yep. Absolutely not scared to burn his limit. Well, of course, he can always take it back. Just grabs him right up thin air. Immediate power shield, so it comes in the dash tag. Very nice. What's also interesting is I just realized they're both basically shouting out the same person with their tags.
Yeah, and Lucky actually takes game 1.
Yeah,
what
so
is this?
Turns out for Poe is stronger than for Gino. Shoutouts to Poe, also known as Gino. Who's definitely a favorite here from both sides.
Pretty sure he's watching this as well. At least he was earlier, but doesn't look like he's here right now.
Oh, he's certainly missing out a shout out from both of his buddies.
Are we expecting Tomenimo to stay on the cloud?
I would expect him to stay on the cloud. So, he's thinking. Of course, he's going to stay on the cloud. Was a fairly close game. Nice edge guards from Lucky. Both taking out on the sides.
And actually Lila too, but I did not expect this stage. I feel like most players just want to avoid the stage because, you know, it's not exactly known for its consistency.
Of course, but there's no reason to do the stage as a cloud. At least in no scenarios that you can use a little bit here to feel comfortable on it. Both the player rule set where Battlefield and Reman are together, so most likely there was the effective double ban coming from Lucky, so Tomenimo was basically forced to pick Riders, which is basically the best option just giving the ban to
Oh, and actually the arrow trading with the dash attack, giving Lucky a little bit of an opportunity to get some cheeky hits onto Tomenimo.
Lucky trying to go for the ledge cancel here on live versus side B, which is
Expecting the tomahawk. That's so cool when you see the short hop to counter the tomahawk. You know exactly Tomenimo. He understands how Lucky wants to play here, and Lucky needs to mix it up. So far he's doing a pretty good job. Lead for Tomenimo is there, but it's not. Oh, nice air dodge.
Very nice hard read. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. I was about to say that could be an option if he takes out the super armor frames. Okay, so these kinds of drop downs from the platform are very classic for Cloud. Okay, so that is the spot.
That's it. I did not expect Lucky to be able to put such a good game onto Tomenimo.
Let's see what Tomenimo is going to do next. Oh, that snag down so fair. Up throw, yep, down throw instead of back throw. Upwards. That back air was actually so close to just immediately cut through the wings off it.
And Lucky has such a good defensive game. Most of the time I feel like the hits that Tomenimo gets are from Clutch in the offensive, but now, just as I say it,
yeah, the defense just crumbles. Nice pivot grab coming in. Pivot grab's very strong against pivot grab. Oh, okay, very interesting. The drag down from the up air. They will Tomenimo pop. Yeah, but also very scary because the drag down.
Lucky makes it back. Is he gonna get limit burned? Not right now, it seems.
Pressing down here, coming out.
Oh.
Short up there to stuff the jump. Yeah, of course. And again, catching the landing. Very smart choice. Tomenimo forced to burn his limit yet again. Oh, no, not this time. Not this time.
Not too much, dude. You're not a German Captain Falcon. Don't you side me that much. Oh, is he gonna get the edge guard? Tomenimo, very nice up B there to save himself. Spot dodges the rolls to shield by Lucky. I feel like that is where his strength as a player lies right now. Well played by Tomenimo here. Good spacing. But Lucky has a little bit of a lead built up. Oh!
There's a limit. Going to be burned.
Lucky's looking for a kill. Is this edge guard gonna provide it to him? Not quite yet.
Lucky definitely looking for either F throw or the up smash now. F throw kill. To the end. Oh, 107% though. Next back and next up. And quick to the end of this storm from Lucky. Next to the ledge. Nice dash grab coming in from Tomenimo. Throws him off stage. Now has the advantage.
And do you make it back here? This is difficult now. Oh!
Of course. Very nice ledge trap from Tomenimo. Up the other field, very underutilized from a lot of Cloud players, especially in the mid-level, where Tomenimo showed that this is the difference between limit usage of a mid-level player and a top-level player here in Germany. Of course, normal get-up is like the most used option against Cloud, because usually it's like, okay, he only has grab to throw me off stage, reset the situation. No, up the other shit is actually a kill at 120%, and it's out for 5 frames, so it's very consistent to catch a normal get-up if you're prepared for it.
And of course, Tomenimo always prepared for these kind of situations. Are we actually gonna see? I wonder what Tomenimo bans right now.
Most likely FD. FD is like the casual, the standard ban for a lot of Cloud players. And I don't think any of the other stages is bad for him. Yeah, Town City is the next best stage for Lucky. Even though this is also a good stage for Cloud, obviously. A lot of times Lucky jokes about, okay, I won game 1, so I gotta counterpick myself on my own counterpick. Because technically this stage is better for Cloud than it is for Pit. It's just the least difference in, of course, in damage you can do picking your own counter stick.
I'm a bit confused as to why Lucky's staying on the dark hit. I feel like he has so many side B hits and they should kill very early on this stage, right?
It depends of course on where you hit. Of course there's a large difference between the middle part of target hit and the blast out. Oh! Okay, still a little bit too close, or rather too low percentages too. Okay, nice 50-50 out of. Yes, correctly goes for the immediate one. Yeah, and there it is again. That's the reason why he picked Dark Pit.
Ooh. Nice! That's a pretty slick there.
Yeah, lower turn. Oh, 2-frame, incoming. And there we see a very rare thing from a Cloud lane, which is a taunt. Usually a lot of Cloud lanes, they just kill with limit and then they can't taunt, they gotta charge
yeah,
limit,
you know. I have to win.
It's the first world Cloud struggle sometimes. Now Tomenimo coming is right about off momentum, 75% only on him. Oh, okay. Of course, just take it.
Just punches through there. This game's looking pretty dire here for Lucky, I have to say.
Yeah, it seems like Tomenimo found his footing, not getting forced right to withdraw. Okay, it might also be that Lucky is going a little bit of autopilot. Might be time to reset. I respect it so much, and he's coming in with his own. What's left to say, right? Down tilt to reset the situation, very effective blue down tilt to reset the situation. Nice goal. Oh, it comes in with the German blade beam. That taunt is not going to kill, I'm sorry. Nair sent him into the other direction, very nice spacing from Lucky. Let's trumps himself, yeah. Immediate fair out and gets game number 3 coming in for Tomenimo.
No.
Okay, I was about to say, that fist bump was like, okay, I want to set. Get out of here.
No, I'm pretty sure Lucky won that first game. Remember being pretty surprised. No!
Oh no!
That is prohibited. There's one person in this community who's allowed to do that, and his name is Vilkas. You're not him.
Yeah. Sadly, Vilkas was not able to attend Mountain Mayhem today.
Yeah, he has some kind of weird sickness. I think something's erupting inside him. I don't know. But it's not relevant right now as we're approaching game 4 here with Lucky and Tomenimo back on Town and City. Lucky is confident that this is the stage that he wants to play on. And let's actually see if Tomenimo can repeat it or if Lucky manages to plug into game 5.
Oh, very interesting. Could actually going so low, arms down, falling up after up tilt. He actually fell out of the up tilt. What the hell? Sometimes I feel like some moves of Crit, I'm not sure what they are doing, right? So up tilt, I was usually thinking that if you get that up tilt, it's going to connect because it feeds like most. Oh! Ouch! On a spike. I was about to say, he goes for the up B spike. That's going to be very good. Oh, he grabs him out of thin air. Comes in with the tech chase, wall in. Oh, nice down smash, reading the wall back. Down smash is not going to kill just yet. Next one might do it though.
He's looking for his fishing.
Yeah, definitely. I like to call it fishing without a bait.
Well, you never know. Sometimes they bite.
Sometimes they bite. There are very stupid fish in the ocean sometimes, you know? Maybe even in the pond, depending on where you go.
But Tomenimo not being one of them right now. And there's the up smash actually covering the landing, putting himself on the board. A little bit of a taunt there, just paying the favor back to Tomenimo for last game.
That's going to be comes in with the jump down and actually catches the normal get up if they're not holding the shit up for him.
That's the 4th dash attack he connected in a row.
Yeah,
5.
What's next? Okay, he gets it down to the reverse down. And now we've got the limit on deck here for Tomenimo, so up the other tilt might become a very viable option sometime soon. Smash him down. Another one of those dash attacks for Lucky. Falling up at 140, not quite killing off the top at Talisman with medium range. That's one of the struggles with the up cloud sometimes. It's so stale that sometimes it does quite kill.
Oh, that was pretty smart. That was pretty smart. I appreciate it.
If I see that correctly, that dash attack actually caught the first 2 frames off the spot dodge of Lucky. So Lucky had the right idea with going for spot dodge and then maybe grabbing him off of the dash attack. But it was a slight bit slow. And that's very sad sometimes. If you have the right idea what the execution is right. Oh, 19% of one fighting game fail claim. Out of the dash. Oh, that was actually a very risky wall jump. I don't think the wall jump was intentional. Sometimes it happens with snapback issues on a lot of people with wall cling also have that problem.
And Tomenimo really clutched his way back into this game. Oh, yeah. Just as I say it.
Just as you say it, it's going to be the 2-2 between Lucky and Tomenimo.
The commentator's blessing for Lucky and the situation for him. Okay. Lucky, you convinced me. You belong in Winners Round 3 today.
Yeah, it seems like Tomenimo got to work on those landings slight bits. He got caught by 2 up smashes when he was trying to land on the platform. He didn't want to risk himself going towards the ledge and being in a ledge trip scenario, but he could have gotten hit by the F-throw into death. He rather took the risk of Lucky catching the right idea on the landing, so he got caught by 2 up smashes. And this is going to be the counter pick of Tomenimo. Most likely going to be, let's see, maybe Smash Ball.
I expect Lucky to not let Tomenimo play on Battlefield. Honestly.
Yeah, definitely, and also Dream of course is going to be banned with it.
Then we have Dave's stupid rule prohibiting Town and City additionally to that.
So it could be Lilith or Smash Roll, depending on who plays off Tomenimo.
Tomenimo staring this so...
Yeah.
He's always in a good mood, man. He loves this game, and I really enjoy watching that.
I want to be back on pilot. Tomenimo taking it slow for the start.
And game of winners semi-final here. Oh, right idea again, but unfortunately Sakurai decided that Clark would be on the other side today.
48% already coming out from Okay. A little bit slow. Nice spot dodge on the number. Very nice fake back. And then he comes in with the spot back.
Oh, that's actually, if he hadn't burned that, the situation would be quite as dire right now.
Yeah, now
but
he
this is
finds
Lucky's
himself
opportunity.
Down B. Oh, he could have actually gone for the down B.
Oh,
Could have gone
Tomenimo
for-
makes it back.
And now he's off stage again.
Oh.
Limit is being gunned though. Yeah, limit is being gunned. And now he finds himself without limit yet again. Tomenimo again in a very unfortunate off-stage scenario.
And finally Tomenimo finds his footing, back on the stage, back in the game, takes a breather. Does not want to be caught like that again.
But that add-on into the ground was very uncharacteristic. Maybe expecting the up smash.
Man, Lucky has the reaction time just a little bit faster. What's it gonna be?
Down throw. It could actually be a DI mix-up at the ledge. Oh. No, nope, not going to kill just yet. It's like 5 more percent. Nope.
He's just waiting.
Up throw is not killing yet. Next one is going to kill that.
Oh,
Just
not
back in the
needed.
face.
Man.
Oh, he reads the focus. Oh, we roll in.
Tomenimo not giving it to him, 18%.
Up smash. Yeah, this time he added his right through.
And good adaptation by Tomenimo, definitely here. Good spot dodge by Lucky. Is that it? No, but edge guard.
Yeah, Tomenimo is the captain of the course. Oh, very interesting jump by Tomenimo. He really chooses up from the ledge. That could have actually been very dangerous. You saw Lila tilt a little bit, and that is very dangerous. As I told you, find yourself below the stage if you go for drop down up air sometimes. That was one of those scenarios. Cancels a little bit, he goes for that shot, unreactable. Misspacing due to Lila's tilt.
Ooh, slick pivot grab there.
Oh, Adult just right past Lila's.
Man, Lucky needs to find his way back into this game.
80% for Lucky. Next limit crosser is going to be it. Next limit up the other shit is also going to be it. Maybe even the blade beam at the ledge. Oh, of course. And he goes for a limit crosser. Does it kill across the stage? It does at 100%. And that's going to be the 3-2 for Tomenimo over Lucky.
Yeah, man. They're hugging each other. They're good friends.
They're not just good friends. They are a married couple.
Are they?
Yes. So it seems like winners finals is going to be as projected, Griffith against Tomenimo. And now in losers we find ourselves with Nox versus Separate and Lucky versus Random.
Nox versus Separate. I'm looking forward to seeing that, honestly.
Yeah.
Because both of these characters, Captain Falcon and CSS, are so explosive. And both of these players today, in their style, have been explosive as well. So that's gonna be a fest of nice spikes, of beautiful gameplay.
Yeah, and of course, this is also going to be a very interesting one because this is yet again one of Captain Falcon's rather bad matchups, and I want to see how Nox deals with it. Right? A lot of Captain Falcons nowadays are like, okay, Bayonetta is very tough to deal with, of course. CS is another problem, Sheik also. They've got a very strong advantage state against the rather poor disadvantage of Captain Falcon. So seeing how Nox deals with that is going to be very interesting, as he had a very good idea of how to deal with the disadvantage in the Bayonetta matchup when he played against Griffith.
Yeah, and I have to say, I'm impressed with Nox all the way around. I just want to see him play against Griffith again. But in order for that to happen, he would have to take down a few more names on that path. Let's actually see if that is possible or not. The first name he would have to take down is, of course, the French representative, Serpret. One of 2 Frenchies who are still left in this top 6 brackets.
Yeah, Serpret, of course, being a very formidable opponent, being basically in the top 3 of Strasbourg where he resides, and of course being basically top 20 in France, basically also on the power ranking. Definitely not a person to sleep on.
rather low on the power ranking as far as I'm aware, like 12, 15, 18. I would expect
I think he sees somewhere in the 18 area.
Yeah. I did not expect him to be this good at the 18 area, honestly. I mean, who are some German players who would be in the 18 area?
There would most likely be people like Musa and Rendon could be up there, depending on how they do next few tournaments. Of course, there are also some respectable or rather unknown opponents like who's also there. That's like the equivalent of like the 18, 19 area.
Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, Serpret probably looking for a place to connect his headphones. He's been playing with headphones on the setups all day. But there's a pretty loud, pretty good speaker for this setup, so maybe he doesn't need it this time around. We see a helping hand on the back of Serpret.
Yeah, put your guesses in whose helping hand that was. I'd be surprised. There's some French guy out there who knows that hand. He's like, okay, I see that hand, that's going to be Hedgen. And just a little bit of a button check hand warmer. Just dancing around from both parts. Let me stretch a little bit.
Yeah. Red CSS today. He's hit so many super whack down B spikes in the craziest situations where I would say like, okay, either Serpret hits this or he's just gonna drift into the blast zone and then he just hits them all of a sudden.
Yeah, sometimes it's just something crazy, like he reads the double jump coming out from a pit and then just immediately gives him this spike hitbox at like 50. That's what happened to Lucky today in game number 2 between these two. Suit Summers. And it's actually quite possible that the first game is going to be on Town and City between these two players in the ZSS Captain Falcon matchup. Seems likely.
Yeah, I would expect Serpret to ban Smashville definitely, especially against Captain Falcon.
Yeah, also possible he's going to ban FD.
Well, they didn't do rock paper scissors actually. They just agreed on Town and City, unless I missed something earlier.
Who knows? So it's going to be the Town and City start. Serpret versus Nox coming in. Now that I think about it, if I had to make a guess like who's 18 area in Germany, Nox might actually be in that area.
That's right.
He might actually be. Like, he's gotten wins over Tomenimo and Vuzi, for example. He's a fairly strong Captain Falcon, of course. He took out a couple of formidable names today. That might actually be a
Whoa!
Okay. What was I say? Oh, okay, Serpret immediately coming in with the down B out of the disadvantage.
It seems like right off the bat, Nox is understanding what Serpret is looking for to get stocks off. And Nox not giving it to him so far. Beautiful spot dodge, last frame available for Serpret.
Serpret definitely looking for a couple of nads. He's just spacing them around wildly.
That's very dangerous though, but he hits it now. No follow-up.
No follow-up out of a down throw. Very uncharacteristic for a lot of ZSS players. Oh. Okay.
And you can actually see Nox in many situations. He's dashing towards Serpret and then giving him a short hop neutral air, short hop up air to cover these on the way up. Sirius and Samus doesn't really have good rising aerials, and Nox is trying to take advantage of that. So far, no big punish coming from that. There's a neutral air, there's a Yappy, and that's the first stock for Serpret.
It's going to be off top. The good old ZSS ladder coming in hard for Serpret.
Sour spot here.
F throw instead of down throw, very interesting. Okay, jab into regrab. And
oh, that was so smart!
Yeah, very interesting choice. Going for the DI mix up down throw instead of F throw, expecting Serpret to DI in, of course.
This is dangerous percent range. Super dangerous. Nair into grab, into ladder would
Back
kill
throw.
now, but Nox almost taking that stock off.
Yeah, slight more percentages or rage would have actually taken that stock from the back throw. Back throw Captain Falcon being his strongest throw.
Oh, and he got the grab. This could be it already. Oh, he goes for the third up air.
So dash tag resets the situation, puts him above in disguise. Nair the flip kick, sends him off, doesn't quite get the spike though. Nox eyeing in.
This is good for Nox though. Most kill setups aren't true anymore unless Serpret loses the stock pretty soon.
Yeah, he needs a very raw confirm. Oh,
ooh, that's a very raw confirm.
Okay. Okay, command grab up, taking him off the top. Oh, very nice, expecting the roll and goes for the paralyzer instead of anything like... Oh, what the hell? Okay. Separate, very interesting usage of the paralyzer. Rarely seen some of these before. Oh! Uses the extended hit leg of the balloon to catch the air dodge. Not sure if intentional or not. We give it the benefit of the doubt for now.
Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. That was very intentional and especially well played. I mean, the mix-ups with the paralyzer, they were pretty good. But in general, I feel like what won this game was just better advantage state and better conversions coming out of Serpret. That was where Nox was lacking this game. He did get many hits onto Serpret. I feel like he got a lot more than Serpret did, in fact. But he did not convert them into the big damage, into the stocks. And Serpret 2-stocked him, I believe, almost.
Already 29%. Okay, I was about to say, that's going to be another one of those very wonky spikes from him. It's going to be a very precise one. Now comes in with the weapon. Yeah. Okay, down he's out of there. Landing mix-up down air can be used. Of course, a mix-up is a mix-up, right? Happens sometimes. Usable. Nice. Very nice. Now, yeah, okay. So many nairs coming out from Sabri.
Oh, but he didn't expect Captain Falcon to fall off so slowly. He did a let go of ledge and then short hop, but actually he's just gonna need to let go and react to what angle Nox is flying away. It's definitely true if he does it correctly.
Nox coming with a lot of damage coming in from up airs. That move is fairly strong at both juggling and racking up percentages.
And the percentages are so even, but the game is so explosive. Just a minute has passed.
Oh! Kick him. He does kick him. Reverse up B from Sabreed. Nox fighting him a little bit too far.
What was that? The machine gun plasma whip onto the ledge. He is feeling himself right now. He's feeling the French community watching him, cheering on him. Nox wants to put a stop to that right now.
Yeah. What Nox is feeling right now is the backhand. And he finds one of those, kicks him out at 150% off the side. Oh, down throw. There's him off. Okay, Nox double jumps out of there. No air dodge.
Oh, this is scary. Tech chase could have been fatal here.
Oh, wow. Turnaround grab on the second roll. Down B.
Oh, Serpret, what are you doing to him?
Yeah, exactly as we mentioned. Serpret looking for a lot of nairs, and he takes the conversion immediately from these nairs. At 80% he goes from nair to flip kick and kicks him down towards the bottom of Smash Roll. So going into game number 3 right now.
And Nox gonna need to find some adaptation here. He is in loser's bracket. He's not. Oh, actually it says winner semi, but that is not true. This is loser quarterfinal. So this is the tournament life of Nox on the line right now, and he wanted to prove something. He wanted to play good today. He's gonna need to step it up really quickly here against this French CSS prodigy.
Turnaround grab.
Oh, that was very close.
Weaken of the knee. It was actually very interesting because if Sabreed would have air dodged, he could have actually air dodged onto the platform, which would have guaranteed the knee from Nox.
So far looking so good for this Captain Falcon. Oh, he missed air dodge. That's it.
And that was the other way around. Nox this time going for the down throw and expecting him to air dodge onto the platform. Okay, this down throw there, 9%. Why not?
I feel like Nox recognizing the tendency of Serpret to jump just very much. Many of these up airs, many of these neutral airs were in fact like 27 to 72% were almost just up airs for Nox. Oh, okay. I don't feel like that could have been any bigger punish there, so good on Nox for taking that quickly. But already so many up airs.
Yeah, Sabreed actually DIing those up airs in and needing like the second and the third one more. Back air sends him off. His double jump is gone though.
Oh, so smart!
Plasma whip! I love it when people edge guard with that. The first hit is actually so scary to deal with. And it's very, very hard to get it, but I love it whenever it happens.
Oh!
Nair doesn't quite convert. Nox most likely looking for a conversion, maybe down throw into it.
Oh! He just ran in there and then up aired him.
What a berserk.
Ooh. He's looking for it, he's looking for it, he's fishing. But is the bait strong enough? Oh, what's that? Oh, that looked so wonky. Very fortunate for Serpret to survive this.
Did he just read the ledge jump with a knee? Oh, another one.
He wants it! And he gets it.
finds it back, and it's going to be one game taken for Nox in game number 3. So now we're going into game number 4 on Sabrit's counter pick now.
And Battlefield Dreamland is definitely going to be the stage that's out of the picture here.
I don't see anybody picking, or rather not banning one of those against.
Additionally, Town and City should not be available to Serpent because of Dave's stupid rule, which means we're also most likely not seeing Lilac. We might see the run back on Smashville, or we might see Final Destination. Those are the options I feel like most. No, actually Town and City.
Alright.
I guess they just gentlemen on that.
Is gentleman even allowed?
Wait, no, it's Nox's counter. Wait, Serpent counter picked here. I mean, it would be allowed if Nox agreed to it, but you know how it is in Smash. There's a rule book, but it's on the players to enforce the rules.
Yeah, and from what I've learned, players don't read the rule books. They actually don't. It's very funny sometimes.
Oh, this could be big, but no! Not fast enough for that neutral there. Maybe that's a DI down from Nox or something unexpected for Serpent.
Okay, comes in with the flip kick. 50 to 50%. Fairly even towards the position. Oh, very nice anti-hop pivot grab.
That's not it!
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want that to happen, but Nox manages to get a conversion out of it anyway. Another weak spot knee.
Okay, I was about to say that's going to be a cross-up grab. I see if Nox is going to react to it. Oh. And he kicks him out.
Oh, yeah.
Off the top he goes. And now Sabri has a game lead and a stock lead. So let us see how Nox is going to retaliate.
This is how he retaliates. He takes the stock with a down throw to knee, and now we are even out in game 4. And this is something that Nox didn't really get. And now it's his time. Oh, but Serpent not letting that happen to him. Oh, and so smart he reads that.
Yeah, fair hit one, goes for the immediate jab out.
This is a scary spot to be in here for Nox. One neutral air near the ledge can already mean a down B spike, but he managed to get an up air as a conversion. What's he gonna do now? Serpent gets out of that sticky spot. And
Slight.
If he loses now, he's gonna beat himself up over this knee.
Hopefully not.
Such eagerness in the dashes of Captain Falcon, but now Serpent, he takes it,
Yeah,
that
he's going
was
to
so
take
good.
it. Comes in with the down smash on the normal get up. A very smart choice and a good reaction also. And it's going to be Separate moving on to losers semis. And Nox being eliminated here in 5th place.
Man, this game was crazy. I love it.
Very explosive from both sides to very popular characters among the community.
That is right. Tomenimo asking us if we had fun during his set. Well, you know, I liked it, but I had to cheer for Lucky.
Work on your landings. That's all I'm mentioning, okay?
I was so fucking scared of this fucking. Hey! This is family friendly, dude.
I'm so sorry, ban me.
Okay, you're banned.
Tweet longer.
You're banned. Griffith advanced to grand finals. Have fun. Right, so Randon against Lucky. Just, I think, when was it? Was it like 4 weeks ago? This happened 4 weeks ago. It happened twice. And Randon took both of these sets. Let's see if Lucky has learned anything, if Lucky is coming back.
Where did it happen?
It happened at VR Smash number 2 in Braunschweig, Brunswick. Once in round robin pools and then again in brackets. Lucky placing 5th at VR Smash. If he loses now, he places 5th yet again, being eliminated by the same person.
And this tournament right now is so important to Randman. He struggled a lot in the last tournament where he really wanted to win. Then there was an unfortunate error with the setup that closed his setup mid-match, which meant that all the momentum he had in the sales was out. He decided to pick up Cloud or Bayonetta as counters to Bayonetta.
Yes,
a matchup that he had real difficulty dealing with, and I feel like he really wants to go far here. He wants to take out Tomenimo. He maybe even wants to have a scratch at Griffith, but Lucky is in his way, and he's been playing really well today. Both of them, of course, having fun.
They're both going black, the Black Sonic and the Dark Pit. Rock, paper, scissor. Rock, paper, scissor. Rock, paper, scissor.
Okay,
paper,
guys.
Paper, 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 paper.
Okay.
Paper, paper. Oh!
No! Lucky!
Handshake. Yeah, give him the handshake.
Okay. So
Lucky, pack it up, pack it up.
moves on to loser semi-final. No man, of course not. But
good old rock, paper, scissors brackets. A very good side event to have at every Smash tournament, the rock, paper, scissors side event.
how the hell did Lucky do it? There's gotta be some divine knowledge in your head to know exactly after 16 times he will try to go scissors. Maybe he saw it in his eyes.
Intuition.
Oh, or maybe it was on reaction.
That's
You know, you see this, and maybe it was reaction. I don't know. No, let's not go down that
Random
rabbit hole.
probably gave like the most obvious signal of all time, because usually when you're doing the same thing over and over again, you have a very relaxed hand. But the second you change it up, a lot of people go very heavy. They're like, "Ugh," they just smash the scissor on their fist. Possible. Somebody sent me the replay, analyze it. I don't know.
So these players getting ready. I don't feel like there's gonna be a button check here. Going straight into the match on Lilith Cruz. We've seen a lot of good matches on Lilith today. Let's actually see how Randon approaches this match. Have we seen Randon on stream today already? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
One time. I think where he lost
Against Workshop, yeah.
Who won in Brunswick actually?
It was random both times.
Okay, so of course Randon then going into this match with a lot of confidence.
Possible, but also Lucky also maybe having some confidence.
Yeah, Lucky knows he's been playing out of his mind this tournament. He can
Not
keep it up.
just out of his mind, he also beat Hedge 3-0, so it's definitely not impossible for him. But of course, Randon is a slightly different Sonic.
He's a very different son.
Yeah.
Edge guard situation. Lucky gets out. Manages to convert it for himself here. And Randon has to go fast. He does go fast, looking for an up air.
Oh, F smash read on the roll.
Man, I'm so scared when people do that online.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, sure. Why not?
Oh!
There it is. He's waiting out the super armor frames, punches him in the face, and that's going to be stock gone for Lucky in gaming number 1.
That was meaty, dude.
Randon SDIing him and jumping out of the rapid jab from pit. It's actually very easy to do it on pit. This rapid jab isn't too reliable, really. Landing catch, yep, there it is. The up smash as a landing catch. Up smash from pit, actually a very strong tool. When people don't fall out of it, of course. Comes out very fast, kills reliably sometimes. Maybe coming in with the ledge trap, grabs him off, throws him off. Down smash. Up smash, reaches to jump.
Good patience by Randon, but Lucky had the intuition to go for that roll read directly after the up smash. I like it when people hang on the ledge, when they don't feel threatened by Trump and just watch what their opponent does. But I don't think that's gonna happen again, as Lucky's surely prepared to have that situation happen again. And how is he going to take Randon's stock here?
Lucky slightly impatient.
Yeah.
Up smash, down smash, side B. Sure.
Slightly impatient.
Just wants to
here.
get the stock done with. Just get the Sonic out of my face. I don't want any hedgehogs, any merchants.
Reminding him of the dentist here with those sounds. Oh, did you see that?
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, and he actually trades the down air with his own up air. He sucks in game number 1.
I mean, I never understood what exactly this. I think it's a wave bounce spin dash cancelled with shield. I think that is exactly what's going on there, but I love it when they do manage to dodge enemy moves with them. It looks very slick. In general, I love it when people do that or when people pivot grab. It's just very stylish moves to throw out in this game.
Yeah, and Randon definitely is one of those pivot grabbers. It's like I played as a Cloud and I was like, what does this Cloud do? And his day 1 Cloud was just pivot grab. It's like he was playing Sonic and he was trying to get the back throw at ledge. It's going to be final destination as counter pick, leaving less landing options for the Sonic and more time to play out the neutral. But also have a lot of space to run around with. Let's see if this was going well or it's going to be bad. Okay, Randon was trying to grab the jab. 9% jab. Down throw, up smash. Oh, he tries to go for the down throw. Down air, nair, fair kind of. Just like the optimal thing, but yeah, you can't die a lot of that.
Lucky actually not going for the rapid jabs anymore, knowing that Brandon knows how to deal with those.
Long lasting nair is going to catch the others. Trip scenario.
Good patience by Lucky.
Oh, immediate air dodge. Lucky comes in with the down air out of shield. Gives him some percentage on this way.
Lucky's so good at holding advantage state right now, but what happened there?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It looked to me like that should have had super armor. So I guess that's something. Down air, yep, coming in from the down air. The Sabaca is not going to kill just yet. It's going to be dangerous to land though. Okay, sure. 2 missed grabs afterwards. What's also interesting is, now that I think about it, these kinds of up smash that people fall out of the up smash from pit, I saw Earth actually tech chase on those. Like, there are experienced pit mains out there who expect people falling out of the up smash who then go for a tech chase side B or down smash, okay? That's the reality of the situation. Down throw, sends him off stage. Fair.
That was pretty unexpected, I feel like. I feel like what Lucky did expect there was most likely to get gimped with an up B and then recover from that anyway. Good awareness by Randon that forward air would kill there though. And I feel like forward air actually to connect it consistently in that spot is also really difficult. But Randon's defensive game so far proving to be a hard shell for Lucky to break here. Looking for it. It's a grab, not enough to kill.
Scenario. Oh, okay. Random coming in with a late spin shot. Oh, that was from that. What's finding this new platform? Okay, triple that. Should send him on his way. Oh, what? Okay, sure. I've seen it all now. I've seen it all.
Oh, and recognizing that the spin dash was not a good spot for him to be in, not a good spot to use it. So he actually jumps during the spin dash and ledge cancels it. Oh, Lucky. The sound was very juicy, but nothing out of that.
170% F is going to take. Oh, up smash also does it. If you hit the homing attack into the ground, you've got a world of like ahead of you if you're Sonic. So very nice catch from Lucky right there, going for the immediate up smash. Oh, down there into landing his up smash. Okay, sure. Sliding into wing slide up. Yeah, okay, another one of those rapid jabs. I'm not sure if these are intentional or not. It feels like unintentional rapid jabs to me. But then again, I'm not the expert.
Lucky did manage to find his footing back into this game. Now the magic percentage, is it gonna work out for him? No, not this time. Oh, Randon. Looking for an up air confirm. I feel like Lucky stepped his advantage state. He's way better at covering Randon's landings and cutting off his options just like this. 108 now for Randon. Gonna get back on stage. A little bit of a flub on that shield for Lucky. Good grabs! What's the conversion? Nothing. He lets Randon back on the stage. Oh, and that back throw is getting really close to the blast zone. And then looking for a back air. Lucky's not giving it to him.
He made it normal get up into down slash, almost sends him off the right side of the station.
Ooh,
up smash.
very... Oh, tech chase!
Tech chase, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, game number 2 going to Lucky off on destination. This kind of pick.
You said somewhere on the planet there are pit mains who are prepared for that tech chase.
Yeah.
Well, Lucky seems to be one of them.
It's also interesting to know that I'm fairly sure had Randon the eye or whether rolled in, there wouldn't have been a kill setup because you can't really up smash people who are rolling in because their hurt box is too low. So you actually just reset the situation a couple of times. Counter pick for Randon. They're just waiting it out, taking it slow, taking the time.
Yeah. So we're going to Final Destination for our next game.
Right. Interesting choice.
Go!
See if Randon can take short. Let's go for rapid jab again. 12%. We take whatever we can. conversion now. 38% onto Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky definitely stepped up his neutral in this matchup and his advantage game as well. And that's gonna be the key for Ren. He needs to win neutral way more often. It seems like Lucky's, especially his spot dodges and his jabs against the approaches of Ren are working really well right now. Ren has a solid lead here, looking for a conversion. Cannot finish his spot right there. Still looking for it. 112 for Lucky already. This turned dire pretty quickly.
All smash out of shield. Okay, sure. Renton knows the end flag and what he can do on the punish. And has a landing catch, getting some sense in recent space and travel. Lucky dropping the shield slightly too early. Up throw. No, up throw just kicks him out.
Yeah, get him out of here. Oh, that was so good, the reaction.
It's actually going to be a kill.
Lucky taking his time, taking the blooper.
Yeah, Random has a very strong relay, I would say. So there's a drop.
Oh, Lucky!
Speaking of leads, what the hell?
Okay, that was sick. I'm not even sure if that was a read, but whatever that was a pretty juicy hit. And Lucky evening out the set.
Oh, interesting enough, Random now coming into his own spot, but maybe taking a page out of Lucky's book. How to play the neutral here.
And they're rolling around together. At the speed of sound.
It's actually what if there's ever a time where Random's in grand finals, I swear I'm gonna leave the commentary setup, then I'm gonna sing Escape the City with the crowd. I'm actually going to do that.
Actually, let us do just that if Random manages to go grand finals today.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it in the crowd instead of on the mic, because nobody wants to hear my singing on the mic. I can guarantee you that.
Oh,
yeah.
So smart by Lucky though. And he's looking to stop you from doing what you just mentioned.
Yeah, Random, slight miscalculation on the landing, actually tried to air dodge and then drift off stage, but was caught with his foot on the ledge. Immediately air dodged into the ground, and Lucky was taking advantage of it, sending him out with the electric shock arm.
Lucky had hit so many side beats this time around.
3, 2.
Let's see if we can find any more. We're still getting to maybe isolation. Okay, sure.
Yeah, Random not blaming the stage for that stuff.
Lucky finding some good hits and taking advantage of the limitation of Random, and of course has stepped up his neutral quite a bit. Oh, nice mix-up actually coming in and then diving into the other side, so Pit is not really fast enough to catch that. Interesting to notice that Lucky has now decided to go for spacing Nair in the neutral, which is actually doable against Sonic if you're good at that. Just short hop back, then Nair, and then fast fall them so that you actually get the auto cancel. It's hard to time it with experience you can actually use it to stop the approaches from Sonic.
Oh!
Okay, sure. His win condition is side B. He has realized it and he's trying to fish. Up B. Okay.
Nice grab by Random. Lucky not falling for the trump. Good for him.
She grabs him out of the dash. Okay, sure. Very nice mix-up on the wall jump right there. A lot of people would have dropped their shield, tried to cover that. In the back air maybe. Throw. And an arrow towards his head. Okay, that was actually very hard to see where he landed with that little blur. Is it going to be it? No, it's not going to be it. Next one's going to take it though.
They are so evenly matched right now. Oh, is this Lucky? Very smart play here. Next hit's gonna be it.
It's very funny that Random ran for the reverse up B into back air, because he always complains when other Sonics do it because it's very predictable. I saw the situation where he was in right there. I was like, okay, 9 out of 10 Sonics, they go for reverse up B into back air. Random is not one of them, and it goes for it.
And Lucky just takes his time, Random down airs to the ground. Lucky just knows he can turn around slowly and then up.
Yeah, actually fishing him up off the ground into the top, sending him to the heavens. Then up smash from Pit. Sometimes not reliable, but Lucky makes it work, using it as a punish for a grounded landing.
Oh, and just whipping that grab. Wanting to grab his friend by the throat. Unfortunately, the arm is not long enough today.
So up air. And finding himself off stage, immediately grabs towards ledge, rolls in, Lucky covers his nice ledge grab.
He's building up some really good extra credit here for this stock.
Yep, and extra credit is always nice to have against Sonic. Goes for the downside.
Wait,
the back
what?
throw. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Understandable. Have a nice day, Rendon.
Yeah. That's a very interesting conversion. I rarely see one of those. And knowing that it works is actually very good knowledge from that part. Very dedicated Sonic main knowledge coming in here. Nothing for soft cloud pocket players. It's coming in from both sides. Oh, no. Another one of those jabs. Somehow get approached. Goes for an up smash to catch the landing. And then finding himself on the ledge.
Wow, and Lucky's making a name for himself here right now. Actually, people starting to cheer on him here on the chat. Well, okay, it's Suna, so that's to be expected.
Yeah.
Frame trap here by Rendon. Helping even out the percentages, but it's still not quite where he wants it to be. Lucky trying to cover a landing, not getting it here.
Interesting enough, Rendon buffers the get-up attack and we're expecting a trump. The get-up attack could have actually been his death because that could have been punished by an up smash or a shield. Oh, down air, not off the top yet. Up smash is coming in. No. Does he go for the up immediately afterwards? No, doesn't quite reach.
Oh, he expected that, not happening.
Up smash? That's one. Okay. That F throw could have actually been the end of that stock from Rendon. Lucky only needs like one more good hit. Trump. Back throw.
Okay, that's not killing yet, does it?
Nope,
Okay,
not quite yet.
90 seconds on the clock. But you can't run away from the hedgehog. And he wants you dead.
Landing catch. No, Lucky goes towards the other side. Guesses.
Oh, so good. Is this kill? That's not a kill, okay.
Yeah.
85.
It's also very dangerous because slowly but surely the up throw from Bit is also going to be killing.
And that, of course, kills regardless of stage positioning. Which would spell a dire...
Oh, dash
Hashtag
attack.
not yet, but no jump now. Oh, he did. Oh god, I was fighting that whiff!
Back air. Tries to go for another one of those hype into back air conversions. Goes very far off.
Oh!
Just him with the
Okay,
spring.
okay, he's gonna recover here. What's the ledge trap? None. Cover the landing. Oh, the jab!
Very nice auto cancel up air from Sonic.
Clock spells 47. Oh!
Oh! He actually catches the tag with a back air. And we're going to game number 5.
Absolutely
Okay.
crazy, Rendon.
Very nice comeback from Rendon. Remaining calm. Actually covering a tech with a back air.
That was crazy.
It was-
I want to win. Look at him!
And he seems so He's very smug about it.
Yeah, he's happy, of course.
The chat is taking sides here, at least some of them. Interesting to note that all these people cheering for Lucky, they are part of the same group that should cheer on Rendon, but they are all for Lucky right now. It's the underdog
Why
mentality.
should they cheer for Rendon?
It's part of HOD, of course.
Yes, but Lucky too.
Yeah, but why not cheer for both of them? It's
Okay,
like there's a one-sided cheer.
I get it.
It's a one-sided cheer. It's like, okay, let's go, Lucky.
And now actually Franz taking Rendon's spot here in the chat. Rendon feeling himself, taking a solid lead right now of 50%. Lucky not letting it happen for way too long.
It's also interesting, they're going to final destination. Even though it's the last stage, all of them won on.
Dude, that's the ultimate stage to go.
You're the TO, tell me if gentlemanning is allowed here.
It is. If the loser agrees, right? If the one who would have a disadvantage from the situation agrees, then that's fine. But I'm not gonna stand up and tell them what the rules are. Hey guys, I'm sorry, but you need to stop playing, right?
Can you restart that right now?
Yeah, you need to go to Omega Palu. You did not win on that one.
Yeah, sure. Like, Smash was still open, guys, okay? Oh, nice F tilt out of shield to catch the rift away. He was up there from Lucky.
Oh god, Rendon wants this more than anyone right now.
Because also, of course, the end of the last game gave him slightly momentum. Oh, wow! Okay, Randon just takes him with a back to the face.
From the middle of the stage. I think there was some turbo DI right there. Wanted to see how fast he can fly.
Yeah. Turns out he can fly incredibly fast. Oh, homing attack! Sure.
Okay, Lucky's not gonna go down like this.
Yeah, he was looking slightly desperate there. Tried to catch the spin dash with an F smash. Smash? Okay,
looks for the landing. Doesn't get it. I see way more F tilts from Randon here. Especially on whiffs.
Oh, nice mix up from Randon, but also a little bit of impatience on the up smash from Lucky, expecting immediate. Oh, okay, nice rank up. This is definitely looking like it's in Randon's favor, despite what we saw in the last 2 games. It's very close, but it seems like Lucky has lost a slight bit of his neutral game and confidence, maybe also patience. So usually, Lucky would have gone for the up smash release or rather up smash landing catch on that, but this time he restrains himself, maybe to get himself in a calm mindset again? Not quite sure.
It's not looking good for so many air dodges, and Randon could have capitalized on so many, but Lucky gets a trump and actually finishes off this stock. Tournament stock for both of these players. Send your poggers for this one, please.
I'm sure if we had a poll to send energy towards these 2 people, Lucky would be in a comeback right now.
Raise your hands for the side B of Lucky. When is it going to come?
Raise your hands for the up smashes too if you're feeling generous.
Gets a dash attack.
Oh, yeah, he falls out of the net. Interesting. Maybe it's an SDR command him. I know he tries to SDR out of all the areas from pit.
Oh, it's that's not it. That's not it. But disadvantage.
He drops himself. Okay. Very up throw. What's very dangerous is win condition of Lucky right now. Side B is one of those win conditions.
Okay, and now he's in the percentages where he could actually die. Both of these players could die very soon. Lucky
goes for another one of those up B reverse into back airs.
Oh, he wanted it so bad here.
F tilt? F tilt is actually a very serious threat right now at the bench.
Randon, Clutch23 is watching you right now. Your sponsor wants you to win, but what's happening here? This is crazy. And the composure from both of these players to still play as well as they played all game. That is truly deserving to go on in this bracket.
Okay, Randon reacting slightly too early.
Oh! Not yet.
I don't know what. Oh, is that going to be it? It's going to be it. Upthrow is going to take him out. And that's going to be a game 5 win from Randon against Lucky. That up smash from Lucky. I don't know how close that was. Take the screenshot, take the clip, send me the pixels, put the overlay of the hitbox over that. That was close.
Wow. What is this top 8, man? Last time we had this much hype at Monthly Mayhem was, I believe, when J-Band picked Donkey Kong against Siphon almost won. And of course, Lucky, not to be underestimated, such a good performance putting himself here on the board, but now we are going to see the winners final. And ladies and gentlemen, I have been waiting for this one, and I really want to see it.
Yeah, so it's going to be Tomenimo versus Griffith. Let's see, it's going to be the first pick for Griffith. Of course, he's got the Bayonetta, he's got the Fox. What's interesting to note is, I'm not sure if Griffith is aware of that, I'm sure he is. But Tomenimo, not a fan of Fox. Tomenimo, fairly good at the Bayonetta matchup, or so he says himself at least.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see him play out against that Fox as well. I mean, Tomenimo's not the best in a Fox matchup in his own, at least according to what he says, right? But against Wusi in Agon, that was a very nice set by him, playing with the Korin against Fox there.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna press that random button until something cool comes out?
I know what he's waiting for.
What is he waiting for?
I'm gonna tell you.
Don't spoil it, don't spoil it.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna say stop.
Okay. Okay.
That's not it, that's not it.
Ashley?
No.
Is actually one of the options that can come out here?
Possibly, yeah, but I know what he's rolling for. If he has more time to roll, we're gonna be seeing it at any given point.
Look at him. That's an emote if I've ever seen one.
I'm actually staring so intensely at the names forever.
Wait a sec.
Okay, no, that's actually not what I expected. The one I expected is fairly close to that, though.
What did you expect?
I expected see you later.
Ah.
Where's the C, empty space, U, empty space, L8R in all caps. That's actually an auto-generated tag from the game. But wait a sec with the 8 as the wait. That's close. That's as close as it gets.
Where is Griff?
Where's Griff? I don't know. And I'm getting slightly hungry. I mean, you know what?
Would you like a pizza?
Sure, I'll take a pizza.
Cheese or salami?
Cheese.
Jules? Wir brauchen
Ist-
eine Margarita hier.
Is Tomenimo
Wir brauchen eine
meditating?
Margarita.
I'm dying, send help.
Ja, wir zwei hier. Danke. So, the advantage of having a venue with a built-in pizza oven
Yes.
is that the casters can't just get up like, hey, we're gonna need a pizza over here.
Yeah, we need an emergency right now, okay? This is an emergency. We haven't eaten in like 5 minutes. Get the pizza oven ready.
Where is Griff?
Griff. Where is he? Maybe he's back to the Midwest. I don't know.
Now, of course we know who you want to win, but who do you actually think is gonna win?
Well, I'm gonna assume Griffith is going Fox, and he's going to take it. That's my... Of course, it's projected. It should be noted that it's not going to be one-sided or predictable or anything. But if I had to put my money on it, I would put the money on the Fox of Griffith.
Okay. Reasonable. Definitely reasonable. Especially seeing after what that Fox did to Nox.
Yes.
Was such a solid fundamental playstyle. Nothing super fancy, just very solid
course.
and using all the options that he needed to win.
Yeah. And of course, we've talked about it in the past. Of course, Griffith nowadays is a Fox, Bayonetta, and maybe a Mega Man sometimes. But back then, he used to make like 7 characters. There was a Mario in there, a Zero-Suit was also in there. And of course, if you play so many characters on such a high level, that just speaks to your fundamental skills and also your neutral game.
That's true, yeah. Maxim, you know where Griffith is? Do you know where... Weißt du, wo Griffith ist? What the fuck? He's... Winner final is waiting.
Griffith
playing FIFA.
He's playing FIFA. Fantastic. See, for those unaware,
No!
of course this venue is also a heavy fan of football and FIFA. And Griffith likes FIFA, but that's not what I expected, okay?
Danke.
Okay. He's playing FIFA. Where's Griffith? Oh, he's playing FIFA. Should I get him over? Fantastic.
Just like it's normal everyday business, like, yeah, you need him right now?
Oh, okay. I wonder how long we would have waited if we hadn't asked Hedgen about it.
Dude, yeah, we would have waited like 15 to 20 more minutes, like, where the hell is that
Where's
guy?
Griffith? And he's just
I
over
don't
there.
know, dude, there's just some FIFA players over there, but he's not one of them.
Oh man. And Griffith's laughing it off.
Actually, wait, 1 second. If we do have FIFA players again, that means we have... Can we start double? Well, you can, yeah, if you ask Jules, they can start doubles, but we need to commentate to the end. Okay.
Okay.
Ja. Kannst du mit Fabi dich darum kümmern, dass Double startet? Ausrufen, welche Leute noch keinen Partner haben und dann die Teams in Smash GG nochmal erstellen. Fabi weiß ja auch, wie es geht. Kannst du auch auf Deutsch machen. Your friends, French people, you have team. Ihr habt alle schon Teampartner. Seid auch im Smash GG.
So, we're starting off game 1. Tomenimo versus Griffith, and despite what we first thought of, Griffith is starting off with a Mega Man, which is not something that is unheard about. We've talked about this Mega Man being a nice secondary he has, and if I remember correctly, I faced him at the EJ Invitation and he started Mega Man in game number 1 against me, and he actually has a fairly decent amount of practice against Purple H from said tournament and said weekend, where they both host at the same place, and Griffith was giving the Mega Man experience over to him. No problem, we're back. Oh, he texted down tilt. Really?
Oh, we don't have 2 clouds here. That's a mistake.
Yeah, we only got 1. But then again, who knows? Maybe Griffith got his own. Okay, empty hop grab. Griffith with a Metal Blade in hand. Okay, sure.
And he actually tech chases that too.
Tomenimo going for back air spacing now. Of course, back air is going to kill at 140%. Dash attack, not quite with the eye here.
Such a big percentage here already for Griffith. Just one more solid hit for Tomenimo will take that stock.
F tilt could be one of those hits.
Fair is not.
Fair is, but not the late one. Oh, down tilt. Almost kills him off the top. Up throw is going to be very close to killing. Late beam is too. Oh, okay.
The awareness!
That was up throw. Up throw. Oh, very close, very close. Mega Man slightly heavier than expected. I think that up throw would have killed the Cloud, but Mega Man is slightly heavier, so yeah, my misjudgment. And up throw is going to kill though. Okay, Griffith is looking for Metal Blade. Reset. Whoop, tilt. Random is we found out Random has still not registered our doubles team. G. Thanks, Random.
Man. Okay. Well, we were away for a second, but I feel like Griffith, I think he did the footstool combo and then actually finished up tilt. So we're looking at an even game again.
A good punish game from his part. At 100% he comes in with the 6 star. So many getting a lot of percentage with up airs and 77 all the way back up to his team. Oh yeah, okay. Griffith was going for another one of those. Another one of those. Good old Metal Blade. Oh, he just knocks him straight.
Okay.
Just knocks him straight. Oh, doesn't kill yet. Very close.
Tomenimo ate his breakfast. The weight pulling him down far enough to not die.
47%. Oh, I was about to say, leaf play could have been very dangerous. There could have actually been maybe finishing touch. Oh, back throw. Back throw of Mega Man actually being a kill throw at some point.
Ooh, okay.
Using the side to pressure the shield and immediately catching a jump out of shield. 89%. It's getting slowly but surely back into the rhythm of Tomenimo.
Oh! Too far away for that grab, but the read was there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
Definitely the strongest kill option of Mega Man, especially in these kinds of scenarios. And Griffith takes game number 1.
I have to say I want to see Corin.
Yeah,
I don't know how the matchup is, but I want to see it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's no way he's not thinking about it at least. It's going to be Cloud against Mega Man again? Cloud against Mega Man again. So, interestingly enough, of course stage is being picked before the character, so Tomenimo decided to go back to Smashville, and after the stage is decided, Griffith usually decides what character he goes with. If Tomenimo would have said, I'm going to pick Lilith, there's a high chance that Griffith would have said, I'm going to pick Bayonetta.
Yeah, definitely. But pretty good percentage lead here this time around for Tomenimo. But that looked like that last game as well, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep, it's looking slightly better now. Like that's a bit of a higher lead than he had before, but everything can turn around. Of course, we know that the up air from Mega Man, especially on fast bowlers like Cloud, is a very dangerous tool. Okay, what was if that's going to be another one of those metal blade limit confirms?
Oh!
2 frames!
Still has double jump though! Oh wait, yeah, 2 frame. He got it back there. All right. 127.
Tomenimo taking time, charging limit. Up air.
48.
Not quite. That up air slightly stale. Perfect.
Okay.
Metal blade just to pressure him on the platform. Sure, why not? Space back air.
Oh, he just does it.
What? Maybe expecting a jump out of shit. I'm sure he didn't expect a second grab on the miss. Like, no. Absolutely not. Wrong side. The juggle continues. Nice cross-up reverse fair. Double jump towards the ledge.
Ooh, that could have been spooky. Well done by Tomenimo.
Yeah, but Tomenimo definitely not, how do I put it, scared to burn his limit off stage. He's definitely one of those, I use my limit to save it kind of guys. Only using it for kills and for recovery. A lot of... Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. Good option by Griffith. Oh, he's looking for it again.
Yeah, okay, maybe
get out of there, Tomenimo.
Oh. Okay, he tried to lock him again. Side is too slow on the reaction. Good roll in or roll away something.
Ooh.
Front back air, not quite, 100% though. Griffith with the patience of a monk, not going for the air dodge. Tomenimo was trying to read the air dodge out. Burns limit, okay, sure. And that's very dangerous. Fantastic, actually reaches the smash platform with that. And
oh, yeah, okay. And that was a little bit of a turbo DI there as well.
But I'm sure, like, even without the turbo DI, getting back as Cloud is very hard.
That would have killed. That would have killed either way, surely. I have to excuse myself for a second, but I feel like people are having trouble with TO work right now. I'll be back in a minute.
Sure. The dash tag is going to be not the end, and now Griffith finds himself back on the stage with 160% back air all limit blade beam. That was a very German blade beam, okay? Show me any player, show me that blade beam, I'm gonna tell you he's German, okay? Longo, Purple H, Tomenimo, maybe Ruben, maybe Tails. I don't see these kinds of blade beams over in France or the Netherlands.
I missed the action. Who won?
It's going to be Tomenimo's game number 2 on Smash Roll.
Okay.
Maybe Griff thinking about the character now. Of course, stage being chosen first.
Okay, but you see the V press. Yeah, and there's the bang on the
Most likely Lilith, as FD was banned from Tomenimo as a comfort counter pick, as most Clouds don't really like Final Destination. Possible we're going to Battlefield, possible we're going to Final Destination. No, not Final Destination, Lilith I was going. Is that going to be Smashville again? Okay, sure. Gentleman again, why not? Let's see how Tomenimo does on this one. Of course, Tomenimo does have a load of bio experience from Musa, from Scythe, from Blob.
That's true, yeah. That's not an unknown matchup for him, definitely. Way better known than Mega Man.
Yeah.
I mean, he has Bloxer, but
yeah, what? I mean, there's a limit to
that's
how
not
effective.
top level experience.
Yeah, I mean that's like more or less the basics, like know what the character does, kind of basic, not what options he has.
Oh, now good conversion here by Griffith, but I think like maybe even the balloon a little bit in his way there.
Jump down air coming in from Tomenimo. That landing is very dangerous. Okay, I was about to say, if he comes in with the landing like, on the normal part of Smash, not the platform, he's going to die. Limit is still there. Griffith catching a double jump, trying to read another double jump.
Oh, so good, and actually fast enough to punish that with a kill.
Here's a fun fact. If you're a Cloud and you do this kind of... Okay, good DI array. If you're a Cloud and you do that double jump air dodge back, the air dodge usually goes towards the ground if you have limit, but you can actually cancel that air dodge with your limit and it's going to end in like no enemies at all. Now rising up air, very solid tool. Side B up air. Down air.
Oh!
Yeah.
You said it before it happened, like 2 seconds.
Yeah. That's... How do I put it? That's the autopilot Cloud stuff, right? that kind of down air. It wasn't even auto-cancelled. It was very dangerous. Could have been witch-timed any seconds. But like 9 out of 10 clouds go for that anyway in these kind of scenarios. Once they lose their confidence or patience.
Oh, Griffith with strong conversion here though. Tomenimo makes back.
Fair hit 1, side B. Tomenimo eyeing, or rather SC eyeing down, not getting caught by the second after. Gonna kick F thrown away, has the limit down. Okay. Burns his limit yet again.
Oh!
Yeah, things you can do against afterburner kick. Here's light, taken out by the F smash. Very strong for Tomenimo. Of course, he knows how to punish these kinds of things. That's like note number 1. How do you punish the heel slide on the ground? So first off, you can just power shield it and then hit them towards the other side with like an F smash side B. You can just shield grab out of the first hit. Things are possible.
Oh, and that's very fast for game 4.
Yeah. Going back to Smashville, it's gonna be one of those Smashville onlys. It's very interesting to me that between these players, who both have 3 characters they have in their arsenal, they just decide to go Smashville only. Oh, nice. Needs to take in.
Okay, I reckon that was not his intention there. Oh, witch time though. And what's the flavor? None. Or is it?
Oh, okay. Not sure if he had his double jump remaining. Okay.
Solid lead here for Griffith now. This is something he can work with. It's definitely a good position for him to be in this sense.
Well, snaps the ledge immediately. Up air, another one. Interesting enough, Griffith decides to go for, I like to call these normal combos with Bayonetta instead of specials, and he's not.
Oh, what?
Sure.
What?
Yeah,
51 seconds game, man.
Yeah, fair play on Smashville. Pretty dangerous, if you ask me. Actually, underestimated blast on Smashville right there. Game 5, both with their thinking face on. Serious time. Are they staying? Smashville again? What's the deal? And
yes, it is. So we're looking at the final game of Winners Final. Who will move on to Grand Final? Will Griffith make France proud? Will Tomenimo prove himself as the top EU player that many people tell him already that he is? Let's see. Bayonetta is definitely something that would help Tomenimo here. We didn't see a single Fox game from Griff. Maybe Riff doesn't know that this could be troublesome for Tomenimo.
It was a very dangerous double jump. Okay, sure, just fall out of the down smash, eating only 5% instead of the classic like 12-30. Just a grab back throw. Okay, down throw would have actually also connected most likely to something. It's double roll from both, but sadly, Bayonetta's roll isn't all that good. Real talk though, it's not good. Coming back with the double jump over the ledge jump. Even percentages for both, though I feel like the pressure is on Bayonetta right now when it's even percentages. Up B, side B, double jump up B, up air. Falls out of the up B. Nice jump coming out from Griffith. Tomenimo immediately reacting, buffering the ledge option. It grabs the nair. Unspaced on Griffith's part.
Looks for a limit cross slash, but Griffith valiantly blocking that. Not letting any hit through here. And that means that limit has to be charged again from the very start. Good position for Griffith to be in here.
Of course, on the one hand, this is limit being charged again, but it also puts pressure onto Griffith to approach. You can see, he's running in.
Oh no! Okay, Sakurai disappointed Tomenimo for a second, but then, oh wait, I have an up air. That's actually really good.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know what happens there, DM me, I can tell you. These kinds of cross slash, I'm used to these. Oh, very nice. Tomenimo XP. Oh, yeah. Okay, long lasting up air takes Tomenimo out. Goes for blade beam, double jump, snap to ledge. Safe option. Just as safe as using the normal limit up B, except it puts pressure onto the shield of Griffith. Basically refrains him from doing anything. Oh, down air!
Oh!
And we are out. And that's going to be game 5 for Tomenimo. And Tomenimo advances into Grand Final, taking himself a win over Griffith. Definitely looking nice on his resume for the season.
Now we hear from the venue numerous good luck Rendons, as Rendon is facing off against the crazy ZSS Pret.
Yeah.
One more in his way of going into grand finals, so you can sing Escape the City in the middle of the venue.
I'm actually going to do that. When's my pizza ready? I'm gonna eat pizza and then sing Escape the City.
Yeah, I think we're in the very back of the queue.
Oh shit, I actually just broke my phone case.
Wait, what the hell? What did you do?
I don't know.
Okay, that looks pretty broken. You want to show it to the audience?
Yeah, sure. Can you see that? It actually bends now. Like, yeah, you can see it, it's cracked. I don't know what happened. I didn't even drop it.
Oh, and
okay,
look at the Clutch team manager giving Rendon the pep talk.
No, he's fighting me now. They are fighting. It's not Serpreet, it's Fabi coming out of the woodworks, preparing his day one Mario for this final moment.
It's better than Flash, I believe. No, no, that's just a meme that he wants me to go with all the time. Okay, no, we're actually gonna see another Germany versus France showdown.
Yep, and this time it's going to be Rendon, who's basically, one way or another, as similarly ranked in Germany as Serpreet is in France. Like, Rendon is spot number 15 on the last power ranking, Serpreet is like power rank number 18, and they are both right now sitting in the top 20 area, right?
Yeah.
Both respectable players with a couple of wins under the name.
And actually, Serpreet owns a super amazing restaurant in Strasbourg. That is some trivia. That is amazing.
That is some trivia for you guys. Everyone who was at Deflagration knows.
Okay. CSS versus Sonic. This is a matchup that Rendon is very experienced in, because not only did he learn Smash along with a CSS player and grew up together with him, one of his biggest rivals during his first 2 years was also a CSS player.
Yep.
And then also, he was at pretty much every Smashhausen for a while, where he played Quick before Quick really rose to fame in Germany. So if there's a matchup where I say I am confident that Rendon knows the character, it is ZSS, definitely.
Yeah, I wonder how he does, but of course, Serpreet not too unfamiliar with the matchup either, as he has Hedgen in this area, in this country, in this city. Surely experienced on both sides in the matchups. Of course, there's different kinds of ZSS, there's different kinds of Sonics. Hedgen and Rendon, kind of different Sonics.
Very different Sonics.
Especially when it comes to playing the neutral game and the disadvantage state.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sure Serpreet is a different kind of ZSS from Quick.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I think we have the French helping hand sitting there. You can see his shoulder this time around. I appreciate so many French people coming here and so many French people in the chat cheering on their boys. This is truly what I believe our community is about here.
Yeah, I really hope we get that every kind of month.
We are rivals, but yet at the same time we are friends. And that is very cool. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And I am looking forward to seeing this. I mean, Rendon is my boy, dude.
Of course.
Rendon is my boy. So I'm sorry if I come across as a little bit biased here. I'm gonna give my best to stay neutral though.
I mean, I can't really tell myself to be neutral either when I'm going to be the one who's going to sing Escape the City in the crowd.
Yes. But of course, yes, as Longo says, Serpreet did destroy Rendon at Deflagration. However, I know for a fact that Rendon's gonna play way better than at Deflag today. So let's actually see what happens here. Both of these players already trying to exchange blows, most of it blocked. There's a grab from Serpreet. Wait, Rendon SDI'd forward air down. That was not a full hop mistake.
Yeah, these kinds of things. There was a good old video from Isam called SDI that, and he actually explains how to SDI the zero seed fair and the up smash too, I think. Is that even possible? SDIing up smash? Maybe I'm misremembering something.
That's, it's super weird, because usually you won't ever get hit by up smash, as it's not a move that you usually use. But that's not what's relevant right now. What's actually relevant is we are playing on Smashville. I don't think this is the best pick that Serpreet could have gone for. Because I believe that Serpreet is a player who likes to kill off the top, but no, he's
off the bottom he goes!
Okay.
Different kind of top, we're in Australia now.
Okay, Serpreet.
What's happening next? Okay, he tried to catch the landing with a down smash. Oh, interesting platform from Random coming into the side B and then catches the spot dodge. Nice work from Supreme right there. Oh, another one!
Okay!
Okay, sure. Nair to flip kick master Supreme. Okay.
Randon's not faced. Still wiggling his eyebrows towards the camera.
No biggie.
I believe that this is usually what you would, in Melee you would say getting foul code, where the conversions were just there, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay, you take that. You give him that game, and then you try to still play and somehow regain your composure. But the French people, of course, raving because this is what they want to see at least 2 more times. Turbo claqué. Okay, I can imagine what that means.
Yeah. Well, my French is fairly limited, but I can tell what it's sort of what it means. I think the only thing let me think. What kind of French do you know?
Wait, me?
No, I think about what kind of French sentiments I know.
Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho. No. I think the only things I know are stupid. It's like Je suis un papillon.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
Well, the beautiful isn't in that sentence, but. Reset. Okay.
No. Okay. Possibly the stage. I don't want to see Randon's Cloud here.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It makes me sad to think about it. It's probably just a counter pick on the stage. I actually do not know what that means. What's the third word used in that? Translate it for me. I don't have my translator open. As I said, my French is not only janks.
Okay, game 2. It's actually still Smashable, so I wonder what they just reset for. No idea, honestly. Maybe the color, maybe the ZSS color or something, or the Sonic color. Maybe that's the mental thing that Brandon needs right now. Oh, and actually Serpret down smashing a little bit too early, which means that 2 paralyzes in 1 air time. That is not a thing that works in Smash 4, and it allows Brandon to get out of this combo. These situations where Serpret does the down smash into down smash, actually they can be avoided fairly easily if you DI up from that down smash. But maybe Brandon just knows it, maybe he was lucky that time around.
Yeah, good to have a ZSS expert on the mic.
What?
Okay.
Let Don Toby do it. Ask for Don Toby and let him validate with maybe him or
If you would love to hear it, sadly I can't pronounce it. I'm not gonna say anything I can't pronounce.
Kededwin.
Again?
Kededwin.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
All I know is Je suis un papillon.
So last game was already over at this point in time.
Yes. Because sometimes all you need is just a reset of the situation.
Oh!
Okay, sure,
Okay,
sure,
that was
sure.
it.
Okay, sure.
F smash! Okay.
Come on,
Brandon
step it up.
scouted those down airs out. He knows about them.
Oh. And then he rolls into one of those down smashes. And, okay, almost into the next one.
No! Oh, these down smashes by Serpret are so valuable for him. But that's not gonna kill.
Okay, Random DIing down slightly. That's all you need to do to survive that 160.
That's another one with the eye down that he lives, but 86% on him already. He does not want to be in the situation. Oh, and that's not yet.
I love
Serpret, what are you doing?
I love jab into up B so much. On Sonic, it's not the most reliable thing, of course, but I just love it to death. I just love that kind of thing. It's like frame 1 jab, you're dead.
Oh, Serpret is fishing for it, but Brandon did not fall for it, and there's the first few percentages of this second stock for him. Down smash so spooky, back air so spooky. Are you gonna let him hit you or not? Oh, that's a big punish here. Spin dash back here. Brandon's coming back alive in this game.
Yep, of course, but all it needs is for the CSS to get 1 back air, 1 into the face of Random, or maybe even a down B flip kick. Just like
Oh, and that can be punished.
okay, back air into F tilt. putting pressure onto that shield. Okay, that was a very dangerous roll-in. Rendon is playing with fire!
Oh, Rendon!
Okay. Catches the 50-50, separate, air dodging right into that.
So it was a very justified wiggle of eyebrows here. Actually, no, he's listening to music. Oh, okay, I do not know this from Rendon. I've never seen him do this.
Escape the city.
Running around at the speed of sound. And we are going to Dreamland. Okay, this is sick.
Yeah.
As someone who knows Rendon, he is not scared to go to Dreamland. He knows so many janky good setups on Dreamland. He actually lets me, if I play against him ZSS Sonic, he lets me counterpick it and then destroys me on it, but that's because he's better. He knows the setups here. It's good for him, and I'm sure he knows this mentally. I'm sure this helps him mentally right now.
Oh, there we go. Up air to up air. Okay, doesn't quite get it. Air dodge just out of there. When the nose, it's not true. Oh, this could
okay, this is it. This could be it. Oh, that's not. Okay, just one up here, no killing from that.
I mean, percent is percent, alright? Percent is percent.
Yeah, definitely. Griffith's walling out so well with these zairs and nairs right now. Rendon's finding a way in. 2 forward airs. It's not too dumb to let yourself get hit by that, so ZSS can't use any buttons on her way down again, but Rendon did not convert off that situation. I don't think that it was completely on purpose.
Oh, that's
not gonna kill. You don't have anything that's true from that.
Yeah. I was just curious, is that going to be a downfall, like...
And this is Tomahawk! Oh, no. I know he wanted to Tomahawk that, but he pulled the trigger on a neutral air, and Serpent has the awareness to drop shield, up tilt, and kill on the top platform. Well played by the French CSS.
See if he chases further. Serpent definitely moving right now, chasing this Sonic all the way to Dreamland into his nightmares. Serpent definitely not a fan of sitting around, shielding a bit. He's moving. Just like that, he reads the roll back with an air.
I have to go for a second.
Sure. Alright, Rendon already looking for a couple of those up-3 spring attempts. Oh, Trump? Yeah, of course the beat is going to a Trump. Could have faked it, but he went for a slightly obvious. He's going to hug the ledge and then try to trump him immediately afterwards. Slightly telegraphed, Rendon was ready for it, buffing an option from the ledge. Double jump is out for the ZSS catches onto the platform. Oh, nice anti-ops, I like it.
Okay, oh, Rendon lost the stock.
Right, that could have actually been... Oh, that was one of the setups, but he didn't feel confident in the second set of the up air connecting. Separate, dropping his shield, maybe try to go for another one of those up tilts, I'm not quite sure. Oh, dash attack. Alright, he tanks. Flip kick this time.
Oh! 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 Yeah, yeah, you don't want to get hit by that off stage. Hard lesson learned for Rendon here. He's still wiggling the eyebrows, not faced by the situation.
I think it's time for me to sing Escape the City.
Okay. Okay. I'm back now, and they are legit doing it. They're sending Rendon their energy, singing Escape the City. So far, looking pretty good for Rendon. 105% on Serpret already, but you know, he is in that range. He is in the neutral air to down B range. He has the confirms. It's very important for Rendon to not let himself get hit by that if he wants to see a game 5, if he wants to continue in this bracket. Is this the air he needs? He's not getting it. Serpret wisely flip kicking out of that. But there's a back air holding that little stubby toe into Serpret's face and actually taking the stock of that. And nice tomahawk here by Serpret. Rendon expecting that. Oh, he evens it out. Wow, that was intense. Well played by Serpret, of course. It's already the third nair to down B that he gets. He's so good with getting them exactly when he needs them. Mash, no mash, okay. And he's trying to get out safely. Serpret missing the dash attack, but still in advantage state. Rendon needs to reset to neutral here. Gets an up air, gets another up air. Tries to cover a landing. Serpret helps himself with that neutral air. Oh, reads the spot dodge. What is gonna be? Oh, is that it? No, it's not. Air dodge. Just in time. And Serpret can feel it. He can feel the opportunity to get losers final. I hear people singing for Rendon again. Serpret's definitely in a better position here. Rendon needs to take his time, while Serpret already one conversion can be deadly here. Rendon is cornering Serpret really well, keeping him on the right side of the stage, not giving him center stage. And now the percents are evened out. Still very good for Serpret though. It is still a range where the confirms of ZSS can work. And is that one of them? Oh, it is. Heartbreaker for Rendon here. Of course, 4th place, very, very good. But I know he wanted more, and he knows he wanted more. Still very well played, and deserved victory by Serpret, definitely. Well done by him. Which means we will now move on to losers final. And that is Griffith. Actually, Griffith. I was surprised when I read that just now. Griffith against Serpret.
Alright, I'm back. It didn't quite work out.
Yeah, man, that's unfortunate.
Can I get this piece?
Sure.
Is that mine?
Yes, that's yours.
Thanks.
Okay, you know how I'm curious to see if Serpret takes down Griff today.
That's going to be very interesting.
That would be sick. And I mean, of course, the French people are a little bit heartbroken here over the fact that a French player will eliminate another French now. But come on, we are in losers final. It is pretty far in the bracket. Oh. Alright, is this still a button check? I mean, I don't know why Serpret would need to check his buttons, I guess to do that rapid fire tether thing. But yeah, probably for Griff.
Griffith practicing his wall jump lasers and SDs in the meantime. That's why we do button checks, people.
I'm kind of sad that we will see at most 3 more sets today, because these sets have been the shit. They were so hype.
I really like the sets from today. Just a couple of those were close, a couple of those were not close. Most of them were close though.
Yeah.
Some improvements from like a couple tournaments ago for a lot of players, right?
Yeah.
Rendon with improved gameplay. Lucky with a closer set than ever against Rendon. And now we've got Sabrit against Griffith. Maybe even Sabrit has found himself some newfound confidence. Some better game plan in the matchups. Maybe giving Griffith a 1 for his money.
Battlefield it is for these 2 players. Starting into one of them has their last best of 5 set today, and the other one moves on to meet Tomenimo in the grand finals.
Yeah, I'm surely excited to see who's going to take it. If I had to put my money on somebody, yeah, of course. Put the money on it.
But of course, all of them right now are sure to take these sick Clutch23 trophies home.
Interesting choice on the paralyzer right there. Immediately just catching him out of the illusion.
It's also very volatile, very quick catch-up.
Definitely possible. Back air, yep. Back air, up air. There is tech chases on these platforms. One of the reasons why Battlefield is fairly good for Fox. But.
And that's it, that kills.
Yeah, but also, there we have a testimony to why this is also fairly good for CSS. A lot of people these days are just like, okay, please ban triplets against CSS, right? It's not worth the risk of getting up at chained at 40. It's just not worth it. Oh, weeds the wall in. Up air. Oh, he tries to go for an air dodge with flip kick. Misspaces the snare slightly. Oh, wow.
What a read from Griffith.
Yeah, he was like, okay, you're gonna air dodge a second time, you're going to die. And so he did. Oh, he leads the wall away. A very interesting choice. That also was a very bad spot to be in because Griffith was slightly under the Battlefield platform.
But Serpent tries to condition Griff to roll away with the down smashes that he almost always throws out of tech chases.
Yeah.
And this one time, he wanted to get the dash grip out of it. Griff just not taking the bait here.
Yeah.
Very high mind level here in play, definitely. Oh, what is this confirmed? Well done by Griffith. Almost takes that stock. Not quite though. And so much pressure on Serpent right
Okay.
now.
Down here on that top platform. I don't know what he was trying to convert into. Okay.
Sakurai? No.
Sakurai says no. Not this time. People can add out of hit stun here. Doesn't happen really quite too often, but this time we have got option.
Looking for a confirm. Oh,
falling up there to punish the down smash. And he just stood up. He's just like, okay, I'm gone. Let me get a quick first.
Yeah, he's gonna go play FIFA now.
Yeah. This is too boring for me. Let's go ahead. Maybe he was just feeling thirsty. He was like, man, I'm getting a 4th throat right now. Let me finish it real quick. Get myself some knuckle.
Oh man. So many cool characters here, but where's Captain Falcon? I wanted Nox here, dude. I wanted him here.
Honestly, I wanted Rendon here.
Yeah, that too.
I wanted anybody here. Now that I think about it, like anybody was game except for Kondoro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he went to get another controller.
Who?
Oh, Griff.
What?
He was not in 3rd slot before that. There's a game controller still connected to that adapter. So that's actually why he went away. Did he win against Serpent with a broken controller?
No. It did falling up as just perfectly.
And it seems like Dreamland is the stage of choice. Actually, I'm quite surprised that this is not banned against 067s, but let's actually see what Griffith can do here. Or if Serpent manages to clutch his first comeback here on this stage.
Yeah, highly possible. Griffith decided to ban Lilac, I'm sure. Maybe FD. Oh, up till F2 dash attack, sure. Oh, nice. Air to grab. Anything else? Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was so scary.
Man, I'm always looking at, oh, back throw. Okay, that's some for glowy kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that's a 50-50 if they DI in. And if
Yeah.
not, then it's just, no, you're not gonna get anything.
At least usually. Some people, I don't know what they do. You never know.
Oh, these pivot F-tilts are so cool. That's the 2nd time he converts with that.
He just tried to go for jab, jab, up smash. There's no way that was anything else other than that. Ah, jab into uppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so jab into uppy, it's fairly consistent on floaty characters such as Rosalina.
Mash
But
out? No, you need to
mash.
mash out of that. He didn't mash hard enough. You could see from the character shaking that he did not commit to the mash here. But down smash by ZSS always ungrounds you. Always. So against experienced players, you're not allowed to shenanigans with yourself being stuck on the ground with reduced knockback. Griff looking for a confirm. Griff not giving it to him, or does he? Right now he does.
Sapir dropping his shield, getting caught by the last hit off the down, and immediately Griffith follows it up with an up smash afterwards. High conversion from him. Throw, back air, down air, drills him again. And he might find the hit though. Dash attack, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. And now he flip kicks out. Yeah, another one of those F-tilt. Side B tech chases! Oh, platforms. Oh, there could have been a pivot grab maybe. Maybe he inputted it wrong. Highly possible. Because in these scenarios, I expect pivot grabs.
Oh, expecting a normal get up there or a tech miss. Not happening here. And he misses the grab. Very, very forgiving punish here from him.
Yeah, he was trying to look for the up.
Oh!
He was trying to look for the up tilt into up air, but he didn't quite get the right hitbox. Boop.
And that's it for the second game. Serpret evening out the count. Okay, yeah, but no Dreamland jank. Even though it is CSS on Dreamland.
Yeah, we saw the pivot F tilt on the top platform. Pivot's grab would have been sure death. I would expect so.
What is going on?
Somebody's making the weirdest noises and it's probably Bloxer. What is he doing? And we're going to Smashville. What are they doing?
I have no clue. I don't see anybody.
Cool. So we've decided to stay Fox. It's highly possible, like, if you ask me what kind of character from the ones Griffith plays would be better against CSS, I would say Bayonetta every single day. Like, Bayonetta against CSS, that's not a good matchup for CSS.
I'm fairly sure that last time these two met in a bracket, Griffith did play Bayonetta as well. But there could be another layer to this where Griffith wants to prepare his Fox for Grand Final.
Yep, that is also what I had in mind. Oh, grabbing in the wrong direction up tilt, reset, very nearly afterwards, follows him.
Okay, okay, Griffith.
Yeah, those metal legs are surely better than these latex suit legs. Oh, start of the conversion.
That's fairly untypical to fly out like that at 0%.
Yeah, I was about to say there was no rage involved, so I was sure that Uppy is going to send him right into the blast zone, maybe diagonally. He finds himself in a bad spot on his first up tilt out of shields, immediately up airs afterwards. What's also interesting is that a Fox usually does up tilt to up air like 50-50, but against CS it's kind of hard because you also gotta account for a flip kick.
Oh, that could have been so scary. Okay.
This hit. Oh, there we go. Kino. Is he platform boarding? Surely doesn't work out in his favor. Ah, nice dash. Oh, that's
Looking for the air dodge, Serpent did not give it to him there.
Oh! Sure! Why not? 2-1 for Griffith. No care in the world. Sabri taking a shot of his Fanta.
We're going to Town and City, so this of course also what?
Okay, for glory.
Yeah, okay. We're in there with 15 frames of input lag, so I need to be a mind reader.
Yeah, sure. Oh, he rolls in versus the down smash yet again. This time doesn't work. F2, the dash tech works. Griffith definitely moving, making good use of his no-shows of normals.
And Griffith is all over the place right now. It's looking so good again for him, and just after 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's hard for Sabri to really catch him. Like, the only thing he really caught was roll-ins, these kinds of things. But Griffith, whenever he's moving, like, look at that. Try to catch that Fox. This is a slippery one for sure.
And it's so scary when he's running around, but there's a pivot grab, and this could actually be a stock here for Serpret. Yes, it is!
And that's going to be the early kills we've talked about. What was the word the French people used for that again? I can't remember.
Turbo claqué.
Turbo claqué. Okay, sure.
Oh, what? It's so, how is he reading these up airs? How is he getting that?
Okay. I'm not even... Another one of those falling up airs. Like, Griffith has so many of those. little pedal space. He's trying to keep this fox out. Stop moving. Let me shoot you. Sabrit going hunting with weapons. Oh, he actually just crouched right under the neutral air. Griffith certainly in a commanding position here.
What?
I see many weird conversions from Griffith, or attempts at conversions. It started with weird F-tilts and now we're here at sacrifice side piece.
He's trying it again. Where's the third one? The no mix-up, mix-up.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait
that's
a minute. And it's going to be 2-2 Griffith against Sabrit. And 2 rage kills off the top are enough to get him into an even set.
I'm thinking of a word that starts with B.
B.
Yes.
Let me think. There are many different words that start with B. We've got...
Not talking about Bowser here.
Bowser Jr.?
Wait, no, he is staying with that fox.
Bepton Falcon? Beggar Man? Box?
I am expecting a Bayo, but not?
What's the counter big like? I'm sure FD is banned on Sabrit's part. Back to Smash Roll, back to Smash Roll. They're thinking about DSR.
Okay, yeah.
It's too late to think about DSR and gentlemaning now, okay? We're in losers finals and people have been doing their own thing the entire day.
Yeah, that's true.
Including Griffith in the last set on Smash Roll only against Tomenimo. I just punched water on my own face. There's the Bayonetta.
Yeah, okay.
So now, the fun is over. We're going to Battlefield. We're going to Battlefield? We're going to Battlefield. Okay. Karma is getting rage ladder by ZSS at 20 on Battlefield.
Oh, he was looking for the back throw paralyzer lock setup, but Griffith teching it just in time and already teching on a solid 52%.
Yeah, that's 52% of rage. We're making good use of that rage.
And I feel like Bayonetta would work especially well against the ZSS like Surprise, that it's not very defensive and very aggressive and zoning heavy. He's trying again for the meme setups and he's actually getting it this time.
Oh, he messes up the double jump up. There goes for
Oh, but he gets this one.
Oh. No. Okay. What's next? What?
Never down throw.
What? Yeah, never down throw. It's Bayonetta. We can't do these things anymore. Whoa! Okay, what about to say? If he catches him there with that and goes for the immediate flip kick afterwards, he's a legend. Uppy. Oh, he's dead.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
I was about to say he might not be dead if his SDI on the up B is crisp. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, tough loss. Up B.
Oh, that was sick though.
Ah, still not a death. I'm mad impressed by the fact that that up B actually connected fully onto a Bayonetta. He tried to go for jab up B, surely that was a jab up.
And Griffith's looking for it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nope, there's no follow-up of that. Gets the weak hits, the one with the very low hit lag. It's done. One single paralyzer towards its way. Oh, up B. Side. There's like no SDI. That looks... I don't know, if I take any level 7 zero-suit CPU, it's going to show me the same thing as Sabrit.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It's going to be death. So Griffith with one Bayonetta and a lack of good SDI is going to be the winner of the game number 5. Slightly anticlimactic to what I was expecting. So Griffith advances into Grand Finals. On the other side, we've probably got Tomenimo waiting and waiting with a Cloud. And we will see if it's going to be the Mega... Why is Griffith packing up his controller? Is he... What is Griffith doing? Oh, he picks up a different...
Dann muss man es verfügbar machen. So there's 3 tournament admins for our Smash GG here, but none of them can use buttons. I shall use buttons to start the doubles bracket.
Show me the doubles bracket. I want to see it.
Oh, we're starting here though.
I want to see it. Show me the goods. And I'm going doing button showing. Okay, that's a doubles bracket.
Yes, that's definitely a doubles bracket. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, my analytical skill has been far enough taken so that I could analyze it is a doubles bracket indeed. So, game number 1, Tomenimo from winner side, Griffith from loser side. We're starting on Smash again. Is this going to be another one of those Smash only games? Let's see. So, it's going to be Fox against Cloud. Tomenimo has said in the past that he is not a fan of Fox. Just in general.
Oh, that can already spell trouble.
He's got his double jump back now, so the danger has been averted. Crisis averted, I might say. Double jump is still there. Now he's double jump back. Hello. Welcome to the down smash tech stop of the century. Tomenimo entering the zone where you go for down air landings over and over again. It's hard for Fox to punish those. You can only comment from the side with like back air. It's also interesting to know that this matchup used to be considered hard even, like just even in general in the past. But lately the Foxes have been moaning about this matchup slightly, saying, I don't know, maybe it's +1 for downs. Who knows?
Oh, is this? Well done, well done.
I love fair drag downs like that. The best kind of fair drag down I know of is like up tilt, fair drag down, and then up smash, which... Okay, jab, up smash. The kind of fair drag downs that I like to see are from Light, the Fox from New England. He has shown a couple of those against Sheiks, like Mr. R in the past, for example, at Smash for Bootcamp. I really like seeing those because a lot of Foxes really did not use that a lot. I hope more Foxes use the drag down fair to their advantage. Oh. Drag, tries to cover the side towards the center stage with the backhand.
Yeah, looking for a pretty tough situation here. Griffith is controlling this game. Maybe this Fox is the piece of the puzzle that he was lacking in winner's final. Looking very good here for Griffith. Dragging him down.
Another one of this fair drag goes really liking it. If he gets more conversions out of that, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Oh, that's limit gone.
Nice, goes very low. Not caught.
Oh,
no tech. That was an untackable spin.
Yeah, it looked like he was spinning there.
Yep, you go spin. So that's going to be a very convincing game number 1 for Griffith here on the Fox. Tomenimo maybe thinking about his counter pick. What's available? Corrin, Rosalina?
Corrin, Rosalina, definitely. Rosalina would be very good if you are experienced in the matchup. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I think there's Homika in France. So I don't think this is a matchup that I would go against Griff. But Corrin, I don't know any French Corrin who's like really top level.
There's Grail, though he has been slightly inactive in the past as he's not even on the power ranking right now, except for maybe an honorable mention. Yeah, let's go. Corrin against Fox.
And this is also the matchup that Tomenimo used to win against Vuzi on Aegon.
Yeah, that was
in a very convincing manner, and even like 3 or 4 Twitch clips just off of that one set.
Yeah. Interesting. Coming out from Griffith down air. Tomenimo with a lot of rolls and a lot of tomahawks. Let's see if that's his defensive game plan for now, or he's going to switch it out. Oh, that was very interesting to use off the area like that to land. Eating a lot of percentages right there for the start. Nothing. Double jump is gone. Oh, very dangerous.
Oh, very strong play by Griffith.
Oh my lord, 112% just because the double jump is gone. And then gives him an F smash on the landing to the face. Sure.
Yeah, Griffith wants to make short work of this set.
Hello, how's it going? That was interesting. A lot of balls coming out. Dash attack into up air. Was a 50-50, could have air dodged out, but would have risked himself open for the radar.
Just 25% taken.
Doesn't quite get the footstool set up.
Oh, there was a counter there, but that wouldn't have done anything.
And another double jump is gone, and it's looking very convincing for Griffith.
Okay, what happened in winner's final?
I don't know, but it wasn't Fox. Fox didn't happen. Fox is here for grand finals. Oh!
Oh god, he even back airs him.
And he just catches the jump of the back air. Griffith is doing work. A small glimmer of hope ray of sunshine and the lights
And
off.
there it's
No,
gone.
Never mind. It's dark outside.
Maybe the first time I don't see Tomenimo smile. Never mind, he's smiling again.
Yeah, he's not a fan of Fox. Like, he's thinking what to do now. It's 2-0 for Griffith. It's only set number 1. He needs a plan, maybe not even for set 1, but for set number 2. Ha. Huh.
Wait, how did that happen? Lilet is probably the answer, right?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Because Fox is not a popular choice on Lilet, to say the least. There we can already see what a very big part of Bayonetta being good on Lilet is, which is bullet arts, rifted tilts off the platform, and the height of the platform, of course. Hashtag down tilt, of course, also works.
Not getting caught by that witch time.
60% for him, for my Ah, there we go.
Okay, what's the plan here? What's the conversion?
We're going for what I call again normal combos. 89% for one witch time. That's the danger of witch time at mid and low percent. Dash tag. Immediately in the face. Oh, that was very nice footstool. That footstool actually saved his life in one way or another. Of course, if he had landed on the
Oh!
slice and dice. Immediately cuts him up.
Pulls the trigger.
But that was a very interesting 50-50 scenario because
And the venue is actually standing.
one of the guys can hear that, but the venue is chanting, "Let's go, Nico, let's go, Nico."
I believe if I turn this around, you might catch a little bit more of the venue now. Yes, you're hearing this. You're hearing this. Very, very quietly, but they can hear it.
I like it. Oh, Black Beam, that's the German. SDI is up and away. Oh, he burns his double jump. That's extremely dangerous. He comes down with a pair. Waits out, which time goes for the immediate up and nares him off again. Oh, Griffith getting very interestingly impatient on his switch times. He really wants one of those. Boss step is going. Yeah! Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So,
Take that for your troubles, Tomenimo.
see, the best thing is, had he gone for limit cross slash instead of down B, he would have connected and would have gotten the kill out of it. But he just had to go for style. Very funny.
You sound angry, dude.
Yeah, I am angry. Oh, okay, that wasn't auto cancel. Sadly.
Oh, okay,
That was-
big mistake.
That was, I want to call this a 50-50. If you side B immediately, you get caught by witch time. If you wait a little bit, you can hit them. Problem is, if you get witch time at that part of the ledge, you're dead. 44% down smash and down air spikes are going to be the end of you. I respect the decision on Griffith's part. It was a win condition from him. So what's that fist bump?
Someone's leaving, maybe.
Sure, it's possible.
I like, yeah, saying goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, Griffith.
Bye, Griffith.
Maybe that's the support shoulder that Sir Pred had earlier, and now it's a support fist bump. French people rallying for their player to reset this bracket. Tourney organizers rooting for Tomenimo to end this grand final quickly so doubles can go on. Because we are actually both stopping the doubles brackets.
Yeah. We are bad. We are bad players. We just hold up the brackets with our own selfish comments.
Okay, we were back with Cloud against Fox. And Griffith already putting on a show here. And I think this Fox, this is the character that Tomenimo needs to get past if he wants to take on a #1 trophy, but Griffith is in the way.
Forget the trophy. Forget the trophy. Griffith is not having any of those. Oh, here comes the start though. These kind of juggles are what Cloud mains have talked about in the past. They're very hard to deal with.
No, is this it?
Is it?
Okay, bracket
Reset.
resets.
Oh my lord, you can see Tomenimo is...
A little bit shook, right?
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing that.
I mean, that's basically what I expected when I heard the Fox come in. So, okay, we're starting again. Fist bump, Smashville. Smashville, Smashville. It's going to be Smashville only for 2 sets.
Oh, we had Lilat earlier.
Yeah, this is a smart choice of Tomenimo because it got him to play against the Bayonetta instead of the Fox. Oh, that up smash was no mistake. Double jump is gone. Dangerous scenario for Griffith to be hit. That was a non-auto cancel down there. Interesting. Slight be too early on the fast forward also, I think. Tomenimo working with a lot of shield now, not trying to use his movement all too much. Which, yeah, I will say it's interesting, but it's also optimal against Fox to just chill the whole lot. Yeah, just like that. Just chill them out. Up air to up air, cross slash following soon. Nope. Up air as a combo breaker, definitely a viable option. Is the empty ops out of there? Down tilt? No.
Oh, I have expected a blade beam there.
Bro. Okay. Slightly slower than the first move sets. Is the double jump on? No. Oh! Oh! He's still there. Okay. Back throw. Down throw. Down throw.
Oh, okay, okay.
Interesting enough, Tomenimo was trying to go for the combo breaker up B. Had he gone for a double jump air dodge, I'm sure he would have survived that.
Okay.
He tries to spot dodge and it doesn't work. Oh, there on the ledge. Nice type.
It's looking a lot better than last set Tomenimo against Fox.
Yes. I mean, it's hard to look worse than the last set.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
Tomenimo using a lot more grounded game. Better advantage state when he has him in the juggle. Staying grounded, shooting a lot more. Non-auto cancel. I like pointing these out every time they happen. Okay. Up tilt, up tilt. Double jump is still there. Oh, very nice. Punishes the dash was fair.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sure. Slice him up, slice him up. Game 1 this time goes to Tomenimo. And are they running it back?
And there's the revival of Germany. I hear some people. Where's the Let's Go Nico we heard earlier? Okay, there's one person. I think Sealer's like the only one who's okay, let's go.
It wasn't even in chill, it was like a monotone voice like, let's go Nico.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
I guess they wanted it to happen.
You know he had to do it to him.
3, 2, 1,
so, again, dash attack against laser. The fucking lobby stuff.
Griffith's getting so many hits with those side beats, it surprises me honestly. I feel like Tomenimo should be better prepared for those. But of course doesn't mean that there would be any punish for that. Not at oh, 94 already on Fox.
Advantage state from both sides, pretty godlike in this matchup. Just in general, these two characters have some of the best advantage states in the game. And
nice.
Of course damage output that comes with it. Limit up the auto shield would be the kill on this box.
The patience by Griffith, I like it. Oh, and he read that. He went to the exact spot he needed to be in. Tomenimo's revival is imminent. It is upon us.
Up tilt, okay, great. The up tilt. Down throw into side B gets himself juicy, 26% on the board. Left him out of the F-top. Back down, footstool.
He has double jump, but no! Oh! Oh, and
Who's getting dropped? Okay, it's going to be Griffith being dropped. Oh!
And limits on the board now. This is scary. Yo!
Wow! That was actually a very good mix-up option from Griffith, but Tomenimo immediately caught it. Wow. Griffith just died from mixing up his recovery. How does it feel? What happens next? Is he going Mega Man? I mean, this Fox didn't look too bad in the first set, but now it's looking like Tomenimo got an idea.
Yeah. Revival of Tomenimo. I did not expect to see this after set 1, where he looked so hopeless, especially in the last game, with just utter and complete destruction. And suddenly here we are with Tomenimo in a 2-0 lead to take down the beautiful #1 trophy and leave Griffith with the smaller trophy. Or are we going to have a comeback with the French invasion over here? We're going to have a third game in Fox. Griffith has faith. He knows his Fox destroyed Tomenimo earlier. He wants to try to do it again.
Interesting enough, just power shield and then, oh, is that going to be direct down? Yep, but Griffith takes immediately the ice correctly, doesn't die on 1 at 0. Up as a combo breaker, very hard as Fox to deal with these kind of things. All you can do is really shield, but from shield to the space, and then you can punish it. The struggle. Okay, that dash attack was most likely a falling down up air from that platform or back throw.
Ooh, nice roll there. Exactly the right spacing to not get caught by dash attack.
Okay, Fox on the platform. Battlefield is dangerous for both of these in this mistake. Double jump towards the ledge.
Oh!
The footstool to save himself a limit. Ah, that was a turnaround grab, not quite sure.
No tech chase. Okay, that's a punish. No, it's not. Ledge game. Gets a throw.
I'm very curious to see why Griffith decides to go for up tilt every single time. Down smash would have done the same thing. It actually reaches below the ledge even if Cloud spaces is up tilt correctly. It's just a timing thing.
And so much comes down to whether Tomenimo gets 2 or 3 more clean hits before Griffith takes the stock, and he doesn't. Griffith immediately puts himself into a lead, and ooh, scary situation near the ledge. You're a Cloud player, you don't want to be there. Tries to reclaim the middle, Griffith lets him through.
Tilt. He tries to go for a combo breaker up air. Just jumps out instead though. Oh, interesting choice of up tilt out of hit stun. Once into it right there. Dash attack. Not quite. I like the idea though. Dash attack stays out for quite a long time and it's very effective. Good space.
Oh, what is this? Did he let go? What is that, stab? We don't know, but it helped Tomenimo take the stock. And now Griffith's tournament stock. Can he make it work or not? Is Tomenimo going to tell him this is where you stop? Or is Griffith going to go into game 4? So far it looks like Griffith wants this.
Oh yeah, up tilt, okay. Double jump is gone, this is very dangerous. Here comes the double jump back, but no! The top platform just can't. Oh, okay. Double jump gets him back towards the ledge. Back throw.
Oh, what?
That
No!
was running up smash. That was an easy punish. Oh
No! What?
What? Did that actually just enter battlefield?
Yes, it did!
Is that? Wow! Okay, sure. I've seen clips before where Captain Falcons Raptor boost right into that little space and die, but I've never seen it with a Blade Beam.
Okay, what was supposed to happen there?
What was supposed to happen was Tomenimo shoots a Blade Beam towards the ledge catches the Blade Beam explodes, sends out a hitbox at the hit rate of 6 frames, and then just basically becomes a very hard thing to tag for Griffith and basically usually just untaggable stage spikes him. But nope, Battlefield says nope. Alright, they're going to game 4. What the hell? This kind of thing, why does it always happen in such weird matches? It's like, okay, game 3, this decides everything. It's like, okay, sure, just go through the Battlefield platform, I don't care. %to 69. Tomenimo charging his limits. That was... and he expected it too. He expected that back throw to charge his limit fully, so he took his time on the down. He didn't cancel it. Oh, these side beats from Griffith are getting very dangerous.
Oh, what a nice shield drop punish.
Yeah, Griffith went for the up tilt into immediate jab, but Tomenimo power shield side beat it.
And the venue, of course, is coming alive as Tomenimo, very popular player here, sponsored by the very venue where we are holding this tournament. They want him to win, but Griffith doesn't. Can he edgeguard him now? No.
Limit also wants him to win because he just saved himself his own life.
Oh, and there's the punish by Griffith. Another last stock situation. Can Griffith pull this to game 5?
Once more, the hashtag just comes in from the platform. Gets the grab. Oh, that's very dangerous as he goes off stage.
Oh! Tomenimo!
And he catches him! Can you hear the crowd erupting? I'm sure you can. And Tomenimo wins Monthly Mayhem number 6 with 2 wins over Griffith to take himself the #1 spot here. Very nice adaptation from him. Very nice game plan he had going into the Fox matchups. Had a good advantage state. Towards the end, Griffith looked like he was slightly downloaded. Had a little of flops here and there. But very good work from Tomenimo, recomposing himself after Grand Final set #1 into game #2.
And this is actually it for the singles tournament. Doubles will not be streamed.
Yeah.
So thank you very much everyone for tuning in. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you will register for Mayhem 7, which will be in April or May in the beginning. And next to me sitting the best commentator in Germany, maybe in Europe, my opinion, Tails. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for having me in this top 8.
How can I say no to these kinds of compliments?
Tomenimo, how do you feel?
Amazing.
What else?
So, goodbye everybody.